It is a world of darkness. Hello everyone and welcome to Victoria by Night here on Dork Tales. I'm your storyteller Kelly. I use he and him, and I am bringing the pain tonight with what might be our season finale, depending on player actions. One moment, please.
Oh, it's the season finale?
I'm potentially.
Hurt
We'll
them
see how
more.
it goes. We'll see how it goes. I am allergic to season finales.
Oops.
And real quick, everybody can hear me, and everybody can. That is a lot of. So chat is saying that they cannot hear me. Can everybody else hear me?
I can.
Yes, we can hear you. Can
You
chat
hear me?
hear us?
Holy
Ravno
crap.
Sarkon, you've betrayed us! That's 7 hurt the Moors and 1
Okay,
drama bomb.
hold on one sec. Hold on one sec. I'll go get the actual dice that I need to use for this, because I actually ran out of counters.
Oh, 8. 8 hurt the Moors and drama. You say this is vengeance, but I bought one of those hurt the Moors tonight, so... And the drama bomb.
Okay, so, can everybody else hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. You can hear me? Okay, so Soul, you might have your audio turned down. So double check that. Oh, the Batman chair. Oh, yes. Yes, I know. My superpower is money. Actually, once upon a time, I did have a situation where my superpower was money, but that's a story for another time, which is hilarious if you know me. I don't have any money. Okay, so how many
More
hurt the Moors
time.
is that?
8 hurt the Moors, 9
Oh,
hurt the Moors,
9
and the
now.
drama bomb.
Okay, so the drama bomb will be the orange dice, and then I was gonna keep track with hunger dice, but I only have 5 of them. So I'm pulling out these fancy black Vampire the Masquerade dice that were probably knockoffs with the rose as the one.
Well, you know, if somebody buys another hurt the Moor, that's 10, and that you can use an entire die and just count down.
It's true, but I like using the individual dice as tokens. So for those of you who are tuning in for the first time, the chat has the ability to buy things called Hurt Them More, which allows me to make a situation much worse, including cheating, or, you know, just being a fun storyteller, as my players like to consider it, because y'all are weird. Okay.
Oh, there it is. There's number 10.
Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3.
Of course
4,
it was
5, 6,
Robin.
7. Well, it's because you've been provoking, so... All right.
What can I say?
Okay, so keep a track of this for me, and and once more with feeling, I need a happy dice.
Ooh,
What's that one do?
It means
there's a happy
that,
option?
yeah, it means that a scene is more dramatic in an interesting way,
Ooh.
rather than just a dramatic and a painful way.
So we
Okay.
got 10 hurt the Moors, one once more with feeling, and 1 drama bomb.
This is unbelievable. Okay, so hello everyone, and welcome to Victoria by Night here on Dork Tales. I'm your storyteller Kelly. I use he and him, and I am very excited tonight to be hopefully either rounding out our tale or doing the penultimate episode of Season 1 of Victoria by Night. Victoria by Night is a game set in the world of darkness. It follows a coterie of vampires brought together by the Prince of Victoria, British Columbia, a small city, and yet the capital of a tremendous provincial swath of land. It's located on Vancouver Island, about 30 kilometers away from the mainland. You'll be able to find it on a map. It's that large, kind of tube-shaped island just above Seattle and just to the left of Vancouver, the city. It has a population of just under 1 million, if you check the numbers in our world, and about 1.5 times that in the world of darkness, because in the world of darkness, people tend to congregate inside of cities and away from the dark outskirts and small towns and places where people go missing or never escape. Tonight, we are playing our 9th episode of this, which has taken us a while to get to because of some life events, but we're happy to be back. And with that, I'd like us to introduce ourselves. Why don't we just go down the list? Hello, James.
Hello, I am James, who uses the he, him pronouns, and I am playing Leo von Ritter, your lovable Malkavian who's so enjoying his unlife and the entertaining events that play out from it, and basically making poor Mason's life a living hell. And
All right.
yes, that's Leo.
It's Leo. Nora, we're going to go to you in just one second. I just wanted to say Naomi is not going to be joining us tonight. They are finishing up some fantastic real-life news. That is their story to tell in the future. But they are not going to be able to join us tonight, maybe in a future game. But they send their love. So now, down there, hi, Winter.
Hi, that's me. I'm Winter. I play Nora Vale, the Nosferatu, and I prefer she, her pronouns.
Beautiful. And speaking of beautiful, I love your wound.
Yeah, I thought I'd try to carry it on from the last time where she got cut across the face.
It
Very
looks
nice.
it's how you somehow managed to make it look glamorous, and that's confusing me.
Have you met Winter?
I have. Have I met Chris?
Me? Nah.
That's a segue. Hi, Chris.
I know. Hi, I'm Chris. I'm playing, or I prefer he, him, or they, and playing Mason, the resident thin blood, who has been making some very, very terrible choices because he doesn't know anything about vampire society and what goes on.
Resident thin blood.
Resident thin blood. I like
Yep.
it.
All right.
Friendly neighborhood thin blood.
It's true. All right. So last episode, the characters were manipulated by by the Malkavian Primogen into going and considering doing the unthinkable, assassinating Ethan Cook, the Prince of Victoria, the head vampire in town. If they didn't do this, Nora and Leo would be revealed to have committed the most unthinkably awful vampiric crime, diablerie, the devouring of another vampire's soul. Mason was not included in this, but was brought into the fray by a woman named Isabella Giovanni, who promised to know a way to break the vampiric curse that had wormed its way into his barely beating heart, should he kill the prince, which would, of course, reverse the curse by killing the vampire that made him. The characters banded together and decided that they couldn't do this without help. Earlier, a week or so before, the characters had been brought together at a party, and a punishment was levied upon an ally of their group, a man named Jackie, who had broken one of the tenets of kindred society by embracing his granddaughter, who immediately went on a murder spree. Jackie was not killed for this transgression, as he would be in most cities, but rather was beaten into the comatose state of torpor. And so the characters found out where they thought he would be and went to go revive him or rescue him. When they went there, they discovered that there was something else waiting there. Old crates full of strange monsters that attacked them. And at the end, from a puddle of blood, a creature rose up, its eyes shining fairly yellow, its hair writhing tentacles, its scalp split open down the center as if it was unzipping its own face, held together by rings and piercings. It stood naked before you, completely without gender, without sex traits, without anything but writhing masses of flesh, as pale as marble and veined with black Icarus lines. "Welcome," it said to you.
Oh, hell no. No. And I'm just gonna kind of like just back up a little bit more.
Why are you so afraid you came into my home, into my domain.
I was just following this one.
Hey, hey,
Points at Ritter. Like, Ritter, what the fuck are we doing here?
hey, our deepest apologies. We had no idea. We were looking for a secret. And Ritter's probably going to pick himself up. Ritter is wrecked at this point. I've got like 1 health box left. We have absolutely no intention of disturbing your rest. And I'm afraid I have no idea who you are. I am Leo von Ritter. These are my companions, Nora and our thin-blood Mason. But
Von Ritter, do you speak the mother tongue? Sprechen
Yes.
Sie Deutsch? Guten
And,
Nacht.
and he will reply in kind. It's just that James is not particularly capable.
Guten Nacht. Ain't it bitter? The creature in front of you smiles. Tentacles rise out of its back like a flourish, like a pair of hands spread wide.
Oh, that is a thing. How is it that you're able to do that?
Do you want
I've
me
never
to
seen
show
anything
you?
like it.
You are wounded. Did my pets hurt you?
And one of them got me in the back pretty good, yes.
You are very brave. One might say that you have quite a spine. James, can you do me a favor?
Yes.
Can you make me a dexterity and athletics roll, please?
Oh,
You're going for the bone.
dexterity and
Oh, no.
athletics.
Oh, no.
Ooh, this is gonna hurt. So I currently have a hunger of 1, and I have 1 success.
Cool. As they say that, they're going to smile, and one of the tentacles will shoot around, wrapping into you, and is going to latch into the wound in your back, lifting you off the ground like a hand puppet. You are going to feel your flesh pulled like a too tight shirt. Your hunger is going to go up by 1.
Okay.
By 2. You are going to see the tentacle go as it begins to siphon your vitae directly out of your veins.
I would rather not perish
You're
here if that were
mad.
possible.
No. You will not perish. I have plans for you.
Oh, that's good. I'm always partial to plans.
And you, spending a hurt the more. Winter, can you please have Nora make me a dex and athletics roll? And also, can Mason make me one of those?
Oof.
I had 2 hunger dice as well right now. And
Oh
athletics.
god. So you remember you replace hunger dice.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yep.
okay.
2.
That's 2? Okay.
I've got 3 successes, 1 of which were a hunger dice.
Okay, sounds good. So, one moment. Mason, you are not going to be able to get out of the way as you see this coming. It is going to catch you directly in the chest, lifting you up as it punctures below your ribcage. You feel it worm its way. It's a tentacle. But you feel the tip of it spread open like a peeling banana and reach up and grab your heart from underneath. Nora, another one shoots out at you. It goes right toward your face. You're going to be able to catch it, and you are struggling with it. I would like you to make me... It's right in your face. It's coming directly at you. What do? You are locked in a contest with it.
Is it attached to it?
It's attached to its back. Picture this like almost like Dr. Octopus.
Can I bite it? And
Yes, you may. Yes, you may.
And I'm going to try to drink it.
Okay, yes, you may.
Nice.
Mason, your hunger is going to go up.
Okay.
You still suffer hunger as normal, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
I just don't frenzy.
That's
But I
fair.
still have the
All right.
the messy shit.
Ooh. So go ahead and make me a strength and brawl roll, Nora, to try to overpower it. They are going to spend a willpower to reroll 3 dice.
Ooh. So I rolled 2 10s.
Perfect. So that's 4 successes.
4, 5, 6.
Okay.
With 2 hunger.
With two. Now, what did the hunger turn into? Were they?
They were
part
a
of the...
7 and a 6.
Okay. So if they are ever part of a crit, I need to know.
Yeah.
Okay. So you are actually going to manage to struggle, pull to the side, and bite into it. You can lower your hunger by 1 as mouthfuls of syrupy vitae surge down your throat. You are going to feel strong, powerful. You're going to feel really strong. You've never tasted blood like this. You've never... And I need you to do me a really important thing right now.
Okay.
I need you to make me a stamina and resolve roll.
Stamina and resolve. Stamina. Okay, not bad.
I think okay.
And you said my hunger went down by 1, right? The hunger
Yes,
dice?
it did.
Cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
Actually, reduce it down to 1. If was it at 2 before?
It was at 2, yeah.
Okay, now it's at 1. Because unless you're killing someone, it can't go down below that.
2 success.
2 successes. You are going to gulp more blood, and you just keep almost bottoming out. You're just... That bare bit of hunger never goes away, not unless you kill anything. You're not... And as you're biting and holding this off, you're going to hear just this... Perhaps not the wisest choice. And then you're going to feel the blood in your gullet begin to solidify into a hand.
Ooh.
And then everything goes fuzzy for all of you.
Yay.
Oh
Good
no.
All of you, go ahead and make me a rouse check.
Ooh.
I rolled a 2.
Okay. So your hunger does not increase.
Okay.
1 success.
1 success. Okay. Your
0
hunger does not
successes.
increase. Okay. Your hunger goes up to 1. Or to 2, I suppose.
I think I just went up to 4. Because you said I went up to 3.
Oh, you're right. He did drink you a lot. So you're going to be up to 4. Okay.
He's a hungry milk.
You awaken in a stupor. Hungry. The room that you're in is different than the one that you left. All of your belongings have been stripped. No cell phone, no car keys. Just the clothes that you were on, but your bodies are healed. In fact, your hunger. James, you'll actually only be at hunger 3.
All right, then.
The taste of vitae is strong on your lips.
Winter, we get to get a
Winter,
willpower.
Lady Liliana has purchased you and Chris a point of willpower. As you wake up, you will find yourself in a large storage room. The walls are brick and old, and as you look around, you see in the darkness that several people are watching you. An old woman with white curled hair leers at you from the darkness. Behind her, a tall, light-skinned man with a strange upturned nose and dark curled hair glares at you. What do you do?
I'm going to look at Vale and Ritter and just
She's like
just be
staring them down. She doesn't say anything.
Do you want to make me an intimidation roll?
quiet. Ooh.
Is it just straight up intimidation?
So it'll be intimidation, and you can use whichever social trait you think you'd prefer. So I can see all 3 of them being good for this. So composure, charisma, or manipulation.
Yeah, I'm gonna do composure.
Okay, so you just like not blinking, not moving, just
Yeah. 2 successes.
2 successes. They don't blink. The room is unnaturally dark. Your kindred eyes should normally be able to adapt to this, but the room here is very dim. Very dark. Unnaturally so. The figures do not move, they do not blink, and the tiniest bit of moonlight that comes in through a tiny 1-foot-tall window at the top of the room strikes them directly in the eyes. They continue to watch you silently. And behind them, you see not one, not two, but at least a dozen more, standing in silence, staring at you.
What the fuck did you get us into, Ritter?
Don't focus on that, Mason. Focus on the fact that we are still very much alive. Hello there. And I'll kind of like wave in their general direction. Do they respond at all?
They do not. They just watch you.
All right. Well, no point worrying about something killing us, because clearly they want
You
to keep
should
us
be
around.
worried about something killing you because it might fucking be me, and I'm gonna kick Ritter in the back.
Okay.
Just like not to do anything, but just like to just throw him to the ground. Just like, what the fuck did you get us into?
Nora, since you are keeping eye contact, I want you to make me a wits and composure roll, please.
Two successes.
They're not real.
I'm gonna walk over.
As you approach, you will see the old woman, is Queen Elizabeth. The man is Michael Jackson.
I'll knock it over.
The head of the wax sculpture rolls as the body hits the ground. You remember that there used to be an old wax museum downtown.
The Trounce Alley area?
No, down by the museum. Down
Yeah, it's
over...
kind of
Sorry?
Oh, it's kind of close by the Parliament building.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's right
Closer
across
to
the
the
street from
water
the
by the
Parliament building.
Clipper.
Okay, that one. Okay.
So
The head
Ritter's gonna.
hit-
Oh, sorry.
So go ahead.
Ritter will kind of pick himself up out of the dirt and kind of sidle away from Mason.
And I'll just kick the head over to Mason.
It rolls like a soccer ball.
See, letting the fear get a little into you there, Mason, huh?
What the fuck was that?
I think at this point, Leo's gonna go move over into the crowd of those things.
Mm-hmm.
And as he kind of slips behind one, I think I'd like to obfuscate.
Okay, sounds good.
No, Ritter! Fuck me.
And I'll take a look around.
You appear to be in a storage room. Down, looking up through that bit of skylight, you can see that there's a tall building nearby. It's
I recognize it?
actually, yeah, you can see that you're just across the water. That's the Delta, the hotel that's just on the other side of the Johnson Street Bridge. It's on the other side of the inner harbor.
So we've made it like clear across just about.
Yeah. You have no idea how you got here.
We're across the water.
Try and find a light switch. Just go to a wall and try and turn something on.
Okay. Mason, you fumble around in the dark for a minute, following along the walls, and the lights will flicker on slowly. Humming fluorescent bulbs above your head illuminate dozens and dozens and dozens. You see that there are two doors here. One that looks like to a closet, and the other that looks like the actual door to this facility.
Fuck this. Like, you guys... I'm leaving. And I'll head to the door that looks like it's the way out.
Okay. Heading out the door, it opens into a long concrete corridor. At least 100 feet long, lined with those same intermittent flickering bulbs. And as you open the door, actually, they'll begin to light. In a row, illuminating that this corridor is longer and longer and longer still. It goes on for nearly 300 feet before you see a door on the other end.
Veil's not obfuscated, correct?
No.
Veil is still visible.
Are you coming?
Yeah, coming. I shall follow behind.
Leo, are you following in your own way?
I will follow in my own way, yep.
Okay, sounds
To
good.
the beat of my heart. Sorry.
Not to yours. Like, what are you doing? You got like a manual pump on that? Like,
Hey, I just wanted you to know mine still beats.
yours still beats. It's just kind of, it's low.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're out of focus again.
No.
Oh, you're back in focus.
It only
Weird.
lasted a second.
Ah, that's nice. And there's that beautiful face. As you're heading down the corridor, you can hear a low dripping sound. Water runs down the side wall. The concrete around here has deep cracks in it. You can see old, dark mold, black mold, beginning to grow in the cracks and the areas around on the wall. As you walk, you'll all be able to smell the unmistakable scent of seawater. Judging which direction this corridor goes, you think that you're under Government Street when you hit the halfway point. In fact, this corridor seems like it would run from the old wax museum, and the way that it's angling all the way under the grounds of the Empress Hotel, underneath the street. As you continue walking, you will eventually reach the door at the end of the hall. Do you try to open it?
I'm a little concerned that like it was really easy just to wake up and walk through a whole corridor without anything coming up. So I want to check the door.
Sounds good. How do you check it? What do you do?
Just to see if there's anything like well, first, like if it's locked, but like if there's anything that might be set up for like if we open the door there's gonna be a trap of some sort.
Sure, you can go ahead and check for traps, but why don't you give me a you can either give me a wits and composure or you can give me a wits and insight roll. Actually, one sec, let me check something. I always have to remind myself what skills they removed from this edition. And
'cause,
they
like,
did get rid of security. Damn.
Yeah.
Security larceny?
Yeah, it would be under larceny. So give me a wits and larceny roll to see if there's a trap. I would also allow wits and survival.
Ooh. That's a better one to do.
Okay.
3 successes.
3 successes. You try the door, and it is in fact locked. It's an old L-shaped metal handle. Stainless steel. The door itself is metal and corroded. Once upon a time it was painted green, but most of the paint is flaked off around where the door handle is embedded in the side of the door, leaving these large, rusty, grimy patches.
Ew.
Aside from the risk of tetanus, there's nothing else that you think you're worried about? It does appear to be airtight, though.
Oh, it's locked.
You said You said our clothes were taken, or
No,
everything but our clothes?
everything but your clothes. You still are dressed, but you can't find your cell phone, your wallet, your keys.
Everything's been confiscated.
Do you have anything? Have anything on you? Nothing, like hairpin, bobby pin, or whatever, anything like that? Shit.
Nope, I really don't bother with that.
Yeah, right.
At which point, Leo will kind of re-emerge and just kind of flick out his lockpicks, and then just kind of smirk as he goes past Mason.
You don't have your lockpicks.
Oh, right.
Everything has been taken.
You're right. In which case, I would have checked for that first, so I probably
Okay,
wouldn't.
sounds
have
good.
Unappropriate.
Do I still have potence?
Yes, you do.
You know, I'm gonna try and kick the door down.
That sounds
I'm
fantastic.
gonna try and break it down.
Give me a strength and stamina roll, please. Add your potence to it.
Strength and stamina. Add potence. Strength and stamina?
Yeah, or strength and athletics. Either way works.
Cool. I'll do strength and stamina. That's pretty darn good. And 2. Damn!
It's
10 successes, messy critical if success.
Okay. Mason's going to rear back, Nora, and with a tremendous kick is going to knock the door off its hinges. The metal is going to tear as he puts his foot through it, and the entire thing flies across the room, slamming, bang, into the side wall of the tunnel ahead of him. It's a tremendous sound.
Well, besides it being very obvious and loud. Attaboy, Mason. You did it.
I'm so tired of you guys and your fucking shit. Let's just... fuck.
I'm so proud of you.
In the distance, a cell phone rings.
Is it one of ours? That we recognize the...
It sounds like a generic ringtone for a cell phone.
Up the stairs?
No, it's to the right. The corridor directly ahead of you has a branching... It branches into a T intersection. It looks like it goes for about 100 feet to the right. And you'll see an open door with a cell phone sitting atop of an old, rusted barrel. To the left, another long corridor ending in another sealed metal door. The phone stops ringing.
I wonder how fast I am.
I'm not playing this fucking game. I'm not playing this fucking game. I'm gonna go the other way.
What?
You said there's a fork? I'm gonna
There's
try
a
and
fork,
go the
So you're going
way
left.
that... Yep.
It's alright.
You're going left.
Sounds good. As you walk that direction, you hear the sound of cars idling above you. Meanwhile, to the right, the cell phone begins ringing again.
I'll run and go grab it. Get it.
Okay. As you run, moving a bit faster than Mason's casual walk, rushing forward, you will pick that up.
And before, I'm not gonna stop. I'm just gonna start running back with it before, I look at it or anything.
It continues ringing in your hands.
Mm-hmm. And does it say anything on the screen?
It says number unknown, of course. Why wouldn't it?
I'll answer it as I'm running back.
Hello?
Hello?
A smooth voice that you'll recognize as Talia Mayfield comes across. Hello? Who's there? Why do you keep calling me?
This is Nora.
Why? Did you get a new number?
No. Can you remind me what...
Talia Mayfield, your shadow.
Mm-hmm. Where is she in our story so far?
Where she was in your story? A very good friend of hers, Emmanuel Sear, was just found murdered by your party, and she went off to go kind of cope with that, and I think you're in good terms with her still.
But she doesn't know what we're doing.
She has no idea what you're doing at the moment.
I'll just be like, not sure what to say. I'm gonna call you back later. I'm gonna hang up on her.
Sounds good. Mason, you continue down the hallway. As you do, you can hear noise on the other side of the wall. It's getting louder. A low pulse beat. The sound of clinking glasses. The door ahead of you is old and very sturdy. Much more sturdy than the other one. In fact, this almost looks like, well, not dissimilar from like a bulkhead door. It would take tremendous strength to be able to open this.
Is it locked?
It is very much rusted shut. But you're quite strong.
Okay.
All right. Give me a strength and athletics roll for this one.
Strength and athletics. Feat of strength, so potence.
Yeah.
All right. And actually, I think I have to do a rouse check to activate that, to be honest. So
Sure.
I should probably do 2. One for the last
Sounds good.
time. 1 success and a failure. So hunger goes up.
Okay.
And then strength and athletics.
Yes, please.
Then potent. I'm going to spend a willpower.
Remember, you can do that after your roll. Because willpower allows you to re-roll up to
Yep.
3 fails.
Yep. So I rerolled 2 fails and got 4 successes.
Okay. Putting a little bit of elbow grease into it, you will slowly begin to grind this wheel back around. And as you make it all the way to the other side, you will hear the sound of air escaping this tunnel. And the door will start to open. You have to pull it toward you to open it. And it's going to make a god-awful racket. But as it does, you'll hear a low bass line quickly fill the corridor, as will the rest of you. As well as the sound of the rhythmic slapping of carnal pleasure.
What the fuck? Okay. As soon as the door opens, even just a little crack, he's going, like, enough for him to fit through, he's going to try and squeeze through.
Okay. All right. What are the other two of you? Hoping that.
Hoping that people were too distracted to notice.
Okay. So, can you make me a composure and stealth roll to blend in?
Composure and stealth. Oh god.
I obfuscate.
Yes, you may. You can both obfuscate. Are you going to follow Mason through the door?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I think Leo's actually just kind of hovering behind him, just kind of casually just following him along.
Okay, sounds good.
It'll be amusing to see how Mason does on his own.
3 successes. Beastal failure.
If fail?
If fail.
Okay, one moment, please. Okay. Sounds good. As you step through the door and try to keep your face directly, just kind of poised. This is casual. Just act casual, right? You will find yourself...
Fly casual.
Fly casual. You will find yourself in a dimly lit room, only marked by low red lights. You'll hear the sound of screaming and sizzling. you'll hear ah! And as you round a corner with gossamer sheets dividing things, almost like a hospital outpatient room. Inpatient room. You'll see that each one of these small cubicles has a scene of painful pleasure. You watch quite large, a flabby, fat man getting deeply and vigorously pegged from both ends by a pair of dominatrixes. In the corner, you can see a woman of about 60 having candle wax dripped slowly down the wrinkling expanse of her back. And as you look around a corner, you will see, and I want you to make me a quick roll. I want you to roll me int and politics, please.
Ooh. Int and politics. I forget, do you suffer a penalty if you don't have any of the skill?
Go ahead.
Right,
I'm not gonna do
int?
just straight. You're gonna do it straight.
Nothing.
Nothing? Okay.
Nothing.
Can I get the both of the other ones of you to do this, please?
What was it? Sorry? Politics and...
Int and politics. Flat.
All right.
No bonuses, no penalties. Actually, you know what? Both of you can add +1 dice to your roll, and so can you. Chris, roll me one more dice.
One more hunger die? No.
Sure.
One success, bestial failure if miss.
One success.
One success.
4 successes.
As you round the corner, you will see a tall, thin dominatrix clad in suction-wrapped vinyl. She's wearing a gas mask and what can only be described as a World War II period hat. The brim broad, looking like an officer in a certain army. There is a man, pale, white, naked, licking the length of her boot, which is coated with God knows, but it smells tremendously bad. He's cowering on all fours, and as he licks the offal off of the side of her boots, you'll get a good look at his face. Patrick Teague, Member of Parliament. Sitting on a number of very, very important councils. And as you look at that, you're going to kind of just try to go past that when his bodyguard grabs you by the arm. Mason? The fuck are you doing here? This is a large man. Arab descent, 6'3", perfect haircut with that little notch taken out of the scalp, like you see on all I can think is Drake right now, how he has that little notch taken out. Do me a favor. Can you make me what's your strength and brawl?
Strength and brawl is 6.
6. Cool. And what's your vigor or potence?
2.
2. Okay. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna use that. Okay. And what's your hunger? My bad.
Hunger is 3.
Well, you didn't get a bestial failure on this.
I
all right.
hope that's good.
Mason, as he grabs you, you are trying to hold out, and reflexively, you are going to snarl fanglessly at him, grab his jaw, and you are going to twist it around with 8 successes.
Oh no.
There is a as the man's head goes limp and he falls behind the curtain. It was so quick that you actually don't think even the dominatrix noticed. He falls to the ground with a slump. What was that? The MP says.
I pull the body, like, just try and pull it away quickly, like, so that, like, hide it as quickly as I can, just like, fuck!
Did I say you could speak, worm? Lick harder. You pull his body away.
Fuck.
As you do, his jacket opens and you can see that there is a holstered gun at his waist. It's a 9mm.
Yeah, you know what? I'm grabbing the gun.
Sounds good.
And his wallet.
As you open the wallet, you will see a picture of family photos.
No, I will not. I will.
No, you
not
cannot
see.
help but look at it, unfortunately. As you look down, you will see his wife, beautiful, beautiful, lovely. You can see that immediately you'll know his entire story. He came over to Canada when he was 20 to go to engineering school. Paid for his childhood sweetheart to come over. They have 2 lovely children. He took private security work to supplement his poli-sci degree.
I'm gonna try and drag the body back to that door.
Well,
Like-
poli-sci minor. Okay.
Actually, Kelly,
Yes.
can you roll a die for me and tell me if it's odd I do the thing or even I resist?
No, you do the thing.
All right, I'm going to like try and hide his body and push him back into that room that I initially came from. But at the last minute, as I'm trying to like push it through, you know what? He's dead anyway, and I'm hungry as fuck.
You eat.
Okay.
I'm gonna eat.
Gotta eat.
Ooh. No, hold on. You keep saying he. Are you talking about Akif Mansour? Because that's his name. It was on his driver's license right there. His name's Akif. Akif Salim Mansour. And you killed him. And then you drank him. You drank him very deeply, Mason. So deeply that can you please make me a perception and medicine roll, please? Pardon me, a wits and medicine roll.
Wits and medicine. All right.
This is
Wits.
bad.
This is bad. 2 successes.
Cool. You've shattered his spine and you've ripped his throat. He's a very strong man. And you will drink deeply enough to be able to feel his last breath as you drink his life away. He was still hanging on by a thread. Your hunger goes to 0.
I believe you get to sin out of that one too, doesn't he?
Yeah, you do.
Definitely.
Oh. Oh. Oh no. Oh, hold on a second. Oh wow. All right.
That's what you get, Chris.
You can also change my disciplines, Kelly.
Oh, I think I will actually. You are going to get. Ooh, you get 2 of them, right?
1 normally, 2 if it's.
Does it have to be a
strong
physical
presence.
discipline? Remind me.
It can be anything you want. Typically, it goes with the I forget what the names of it are.
The resonances.
Yep.
Okay. Oh yeah, I see there. So.
Oh.
If I might, as he's kind of like standing, like doing his thing, I think Leo will probably decloak within eyeshot. I kind of look down at him like really startled and be like, "This one's all yours," and then just kind of step around Mason.
Mason, please do me a favor. You are going to gain. Oh, that's beautiful. You are going to gain Eyes of the Beast, Protean 1.
Oh no. Okay.
And Feral Weapons, Protean 2.
Okay. Ouch.
The sound of moaning and flesh slapping will recede behind you Leo. And as you do head up the small stairwell on the other side of the room, you are going to immediately recognize that you are in a sub-basement of the Empress Hotel.
Have I heard of this place before?
No.
Okay.
That's not the circle you run in.
All right. In which case, Leo will just make his way through it, looking for the exit, I suppose.
Sorry, Chris. I gave you a webcam that has focus issues.
I'm trying.
The webcam has as much ADD as I do. Grab your PHB. It seems to do much better for that.
Okay, 1 second.
Yep. Sorry, folks. Trying to upgrade the entire Dork Tales team's equipment one at a time, which is a great time to say that if you like our content here, feel free to give us a subscription on Twitch, and don't forget we have a Patreon as well, and the money goes towards tech.
Yeah, it helps us out.
Especially because Zoom is fucking expensive.
It works.
Yeah. I just got my
Always
Zoom
around
bill for the
PHP.
next year.
I don't want to know.
It was $240.
We said we didn't want to know. That was another hurt them more.
Oh, Soul, you already just subbed last time. You're not allowed.
Oh,
Damn it, Soul. Aw, Soul
Yay,
Omen is like
Soul.
one of the nicest people. She's wonderful. So, here, Soul gets big hearts.
Look at that.
Aw.
Aww.
Thank you very much, Soul. I really appreciate it. I was partially joking, but
Not.
I always forget. I'm joking because I never want to beg for money. Because we do this for fun, and I would do this even if there was no money involved. But I really do appreciate you. So thank you so much for that. Please feel free to offer something for me to ruin these people's nights with.
oh yeah.
There's been so much.
So, as you begin to head up the stairwell, it's just this soft, curving, L-shaped stairwell directly in front of you that goes up 10 steps, and then another 10 around the way. You'll hear as a door opens at the top of the stairwell around the corner. A pair of chunky heels hits the top step. What do you do?
I think Leo is just gonna full bullshit it. He's just gonna walk up the stairs and be like, "Oh, excuse me," and then try to make his way out.
Still cloaked.
You're still cloaked? So you're just gonna sorry, repeat that again to me, Leo. You're just going to go straight past?
Yeah, I'm just gonna basically apologize and just be like, "Oh, excuse me," and just kind of step out.
As you do, you will hear an old, gravelly voice. Oh, it's no problem at all, Mr. Ritter. You're looking quite well tonight. And as you hear that, you will get a glimpse of Lucille Harrington, the Ventru Primogen, who, for intents and purposes, is played by Betty White.
Ah, okay.
Benny-
Nice.
Oh no. There we go.
What are you doing in my little corner of town? She says.
Well, it's the strangest story.
Oh, I bet. Do be a dear. Can you please help me with this jacket? It's stifling. She's wearing one of those, like, lime green, like, Queen of England, like, big, like, full-body jackets with, like, the big knob buttons in brass up the front.
Cool. Yeah, like, of course.
Thank you,
Leo
dear.
will helpfully do it.
Okay. Underneath, she is wearing a leather corset.
Yeah,
Fitting to her age with equally high, chunky, spiked heels. A spiked collar, as well as all manner of accoutrements that are better left unsaid, because I've already mentioned pegging tonight. It's probably enough. She turns and looks at you and smiles. Were you looking to gain a membership? It's
I am
amazing who you
considering
meet.
what exactly are the rates?
My dear friend, if you have to ask, it's probably too much.
It probably is.
But please,
My
if you want to
deepest
get your little asshole filled, feel free to come back anytime. She'll reach up and pinch your cheek. I do like Malkavians, always so interesting. Especially when they come from old money.
I like
Just like your father.
Oh, my father came here. Ah,
Ooh.
Well then.
Buckets. Now, if you excuse me, hellfire isn't going to run itself.
Have a most
she's-
excellent night.
It's a living, so to speak. And with that, she is going to head down the stairs and begin continuing her work, which means that, Nora, you are going to see an 80-year-old woman clad in bondage leathers walk past you. And she does not have auspex, so that's no way. Mason, what are you doing? You will hear footsteps coming down.
I'll follow after them. Like, after looking at the body. And just for a brief moment and just
Keith's
try
body?
and follow after Keith's body and try to follow after them.
Sounds good. By the way, for those of you who are ever going to run a World of Darkness game, I strongly insist refusing to let your players refer to people as just pronouns or nouns. Proper nouns only, please. It hammers it home, and it's a really insidious way of hammering it home that they will never get used to. Sorry, Chris. You're a great example, though. You love it. Fucking love it.
That really hit hard. Like the name just being like, oh no, no.
All right, heading up the stairwell, you are going to be able to find yourself in one of the side hallways of the Empress Hotel. The carpet is the same old pattern that it always has been, and you'll see several of the wait staff, actually just some of the housekeeping staff, wandering by with a housekeeping trolley. The woman looks up at you. You think that it's hard to tell. She's got a darker skin tone, probably Filipino, maybe something else. She's wearing a COVID mask on. And hello, she says, pushing past you.
Does Mason have any blood on him?
Let's find out.
Because he did a grievous amount of damage to that guy.
Oh, sir? Mr. Sir? Sir?
Oh, Mason's gonna keep walking.
Sir, please, I have a Tide stick. You have a little bit on your collar? You had a nosebleed?
Can Leo step up and grab the Tide stick?
Yes,
yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah. Thank you.
Don't worry, he's my friend. I'll go take care of it. Thank you so much for
You
this.
startled me. I'm very sorry, sir. I didn't see you there. I'm very sorry.
Give me the stick, Leo.
Mason, okay. No, Mason, come on. Look, you can't do it
Give me
yourself.
the stick,
Here.
Leo.
And he's gonna try to start cleaning your shirt.
Okay. It's on the. It's just right there on the top of your tank top.
Oh, it's just in a different spot. So how did that feel? That was a rather excessive, don't you think? I mean, even I have that measure of self-control. There we go. I think that's most of it. Here, you better hold on to this. You may need it more than I do.
Shut up. Stop. Just.
Stop what, Mason? Just accepting what we are? Look, I go out of my way not to hurt anyone whenever possible. You just gotta learn that you're the same twisted state the rest of us are.
Mason, can you please make me a resolve and composure roll?
Oh, yes, I can. You know what's
yes.
nice? Not being hungry. You know what's terrible? Not being
What?
hungry.
What happened?
3.
3 successes? Alright, you will not frenzy, although you find yourself on the edge of it from Leo's words. The anger boils your blood.
You know what? I'm going to try and reflexively activate without realizing I'm doing Eyes of the Beast and Feral Weapons.
Alright, cool.
And
Give me a
just
rouse
kind
check
of
for feral weapons.
And just kind of glare at him. 1 success.
1 success. Oh, that sounds great. And for Eyes of the Beast...
No rouse check. Just
There's no rouse check
and it
for
only
that
gives It only gives the intimidation bonus against mortals.
What color do your eyes glow?
Ooh.
So it says red in the book, but I think that's bull. I think that it's whatever color is interesting, with red as the default.
Yellow is always a lot of fun.
Yeah, let's go with the poison green. Kind of like a smoky poison green.
Okay.
Mutated.
And who knows? And I want to try and scare Leo off a little bit and just be like, I need you to just back the fuck off, Leo.
I was already walking away. Do you say this to my back?
Yeah, he's sorry. This would have been him kind of reacting as you were talking to him like that.
Oh, okay.
Like just kind of losing his shit.
Sounds good. So why don't you go ahead and make me a presence plus, pardon me, a charisma plus intimidation roll.
Charisma and oh no. Oh, 2.
2. All right. And Leo, go ahead and give me a resolve and composure roll to see how deeply this affects you.
You got it. Resolve and composure. I've got 4.
Okay. You are not going to be scared by this, but you are going to recognize that he's serious. Like, that's going to be pretty obvious that you can keep pushing, but
Okay.
he's reaching a point. However, you're also going to notice curiously that his fingers have elongated. His nails are now lengthy claws ending in serrated tips. What do you do?
I think Leo will kind of steadily look him in the eyes, smile gently, and kind of gesture down, like kind of point down at his fingers. Looks like it's rubbing off on you. And he's going to turn and he is going to walk away. And if hopefully there is something nearby I can step behind, because I do obviously like hell.
Okay, well, as he turns his back, what do you do, Mason?
Mason will look down and he'll just look down at his left hand and just like look at it and just be like,
Please be enough time. Please be enough time.
Can I just be
Yeah,
like
no, he'll
watching all of
stop.
this?
Okay.
He'll stall?
he'll,
Okay.
oh god, well done. Sorry, well fucking played, James.
Thank you,
Whoa.
good sir. You as well.
Okay.
And
Nora, what are
he'll
you
look
trying to do?
I'm just watching all of this.
Just
like-
watching. Okay, but you're close, right? You're trying to be nearby?
Yeah, nearby, but like I'm hearing and I'm seeing all of these little details, hopefully.
So, as you're looking down at your hands, what do you do, Mason?
Can I stop it?
You can put it away if you want.
Yeah, he's gonna do that.
They will suck back into your fingers. The power is nice, isn't it? Do you like the power? You hear from behind your shoulder. Behind
Oh
you,
god.
the nude figure with all of the tentacles is standing there, except now they're wearing a flowing robe made of tanned human flesh. It has a high peaked collar, serrated like, well, or ringed like the spokes of a spider's web. High peaked behind its strangely tentacled head. It stands in the middle of the floor, on top of that old, dirty carpet. You want such power? You want to kill him?
Leo? Vale?
Both of you, as he calls to you, are going to turn around and see the figure standing there. The cleaning woman is going to continue to push her cart, and Sir, did you call me? Oh my god. And she will see the figure and collapse to her knees. You can see the mask sucking in and out with every panicked breath as she tries to rationalize. There is so much that you could learn. So much that you could do. Like this. And with that, the figure will rise up, the tentacles streaking down through the bottom of the robe, lifting them up so their feet dangle like a puppet on strings. And in 2 quick motions, the 30 feet between you and the housekeeper are crossed. She screams, or she opens her mouth to scream. And feel free to interject if you're trying to block this. But one of the tentacles rises up and presses her tongue down, forcing its way down her throat. She chokes.
Too scared.
Are you hungry? Are any of you hungry? I have a wonderful little piggy here. On a spit. And you will hear a horrible tearing noise. And the tentacle will emerge from the back. She will scream and begin to convulse as her spine snaps. And this monster raises her up and pins the tentacle to the wall. A long pig on a spit. With macabre delight, it begins to slowly rotate the body. Come now. Don't be shy.
What?
There's still time to save her. She is not dead yet. Is her life worth this? What is she? A cleaner? A servant? A slave? No one here gave her a chance in life. They hired her to scrub shit stains and semen stains for pennies on the dollar. In a place of opulence, she does her job on her knees like a whore. Is she not better served? Underneath your fangs, as a meal? Or yours, Leo von Ritter? It looks directly at you. Waste not, want not. And with a horrible noise, the tentacle will remove. The body will slump to the ground like a sogging mass of wet potatoes.
Ooh.
It is dead quiet in the hallway for one moment, and then you will hear as her lungs struggle to pull air in through the perforated throat. You can save her, or you can eat her. Either way, all humans die.
I think at this point Leo's gonna step forward, and I'll probably decloak and head over to the poor woman. And despite me being really hungry, I'll feed her a vitae and see if I can recover her. Leo won't say anything. He'll just kneel down and just do it.
Sounds good. Filling her mouth with your blood, she will whimper and choke on it. She sounds like she's drowning on it. And soon enough, she will find strength, and she latches onto your wrist with both hands.
Yeah, we'll just kind of pet her hair. I'm afraid I'm not quite ready for that. Oh, sorry.
I'm watching the other tall thing in the room
The tall thing.
as it watches what Leo is doing.
Anyway, Leo will turn to her and just be like, I'm afraid I'm not quite level for that level of depravity.
Oh, my dear. You will learn. You will learn.
That's what I'm half afraid of.
But the
I'm gonna
other
try and
half-
shoot her.
Okay. Shoot
I
whom?
got that gun.
The vampire or the tentacle creature? Pardon me, the maid or the vampire?
Actually, Mason has no idea that that's actually a vampire.
The
He
creature.
just think the creature. He's
Okay.
he's going to try and shoot. He's just like watching all this and just like
Okay,
no,
raising.
no.
You'll fire
It's like,
3
right,
times
I have
at.
a gun.
Go ahead, make me a dexterity and firearms roll.
1.
1 success. That is enough
Yep.
to hit. Actually, it's not going to try to move out of the way. A gun, if I can remember where it is. Where are the?
It's like right, I have a gun.
Oh yeah. Oh, there it is. Weapon, medium gunshot. So that is a +3 damage value.
Ooh.
So it's gonna be 4 superficial, which halves. So 2 superficial. Blood is going to spray onto you, thick and black. It slowly
Fuck.
turns and looks at you.
I fire again.
Okay. You fire again. Give me another shot.
Oh fuck. Fire again and back up. 2 successes.
So do you have a handgun?
Yep.
9mm, right? How many shots?
I'm not sure.
So it has 13.
Okay, cool. Good to know. Good to know.
So how much damage on the second one?
So I got 2 successes. So 2 again, I guess overall.
2 again. Okay, so that's going to be 2 more superficial as another bullet rips through its frame. And it is going to hiss at you and leap directly at you.
Mistakes were made.
It wriggles around you as the tentacles slam into the roof above you, into the window beside you. Looking out on a little garden. It pulls itself through the window. The glass shatters as it pushes through. And it vanishes into the night, leaving the 3 of you alone.
What the fuck is that? What was that?
I would rightly
Really?
know that, Mason. Focus on the small victories. You should probably get out of here.
Yeah. You know what? Mason's gonna run.
Sounds good.
Mason, drop the gun.
You don't leave evidence behind. I'll drop it somewhere else.
Do you go through the window? Outside, it's raining and hard.
How high up are we?
Right now, you are on the 1st floor, actually.
First floor? Yep. Gonna go right through the window.
Okay. You'll
Keep going.
basically, there are some hedges on the other side of the window that block view into here. And as you leap through there, some of the glass is going to scratch at you, but you're not going to care. It's old plate glass, maybe even leaded still. As you push through, what do Nora and Leo do? Do you follow?
Yep.
Yep. Well, Leo will probably like make sure that the woman's stable, or at least serviceable. Like he'll pry her off at a point.
And she will look up at you. And she will begin to curl into a ball.
And Leo is going to stand up, step behind, like probably step around a corner, whatever happens to be available,
Sounds good.
obfuscate, and then walk out into the night. There's no point hiding from that thing. If it wants to jump on him, it totally can.
As you walk through the window, you are going to hear a noise behind you. Nora, what are you doing? Are you staying in?
I'm following.
You're following? As you both step outside, you are going to hear the sound of someone walking around the corner. I heard something wrong. What's wrong? Marta! Oh god, Marta, are you okay? There's a hiss, and Marta, the housekeeper. Her mask falls away from her mouth, and she leaps up, her fangs connecting with the other housekeeper. There's a spray of blood as the newly embraced vampire finds purchase. Because that thing can drink through its tentacles, can't it? What do you
I'm
do?
just collecting all the crimes, aren't I?
Oh, Leo.
Well, Nora, I don't think there's any other way around it. I think we've got to go kill the prince.
Too
Leo,
bad we didn't find our friend, though.
as you rush forward, Mason, where are you headed?
I'm gonna try and find a person that I can ditch the gun to. Probably, you know what? If something angry is gonna follow me, I am okay with it following me towards what was his name again? My contact, or Steve.
Hmm?
So I'm going to head towards Steve because I know he can pawn off and clean the gun. And Steve's
Sounds
not
good.
exactly a great person anyway. So
Where would Steve be on a night like this as you rush up Government Street?
Oh,
There are no payphones in
Probably.
downtown Victoria anymore.
no, there aren't. Steve.
Of course,
Oh,
you
go
know
ahead.
Nora has a phone.
Picked one up.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if I actually knew that. Although I guess I could hear it stop ringing. Yeah,
And as you are running off, you will hear this. It rings again.
I'll answer it.
I'll head
Hello?
back to Nora.
A deep man's voice, sounding about in his 30s. Hi, Nora.
Speaking.
Hey, it's Jason. Jason, JAC 3105.
Hey, what can I help you with?
Nothing. I got. Well, I mean, something actually. I got your number. From your last email, and you told me to call.
Oh, right.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm a little bit late. You weren't answering yesterday, so I thought I'd give you a call today. I hope it's not a bad time, right?
I'm just out in the rain right now. Can I call you back?
Well, I'm at your place. Are you headed this way, or can I meet you somewhere else?
No. And she'll tell him where there's a spare key and be like, just make yourself at home. I'll be there soon.
Sure. Yeah, that sounds great. I'm really looking forward to meeting you.
Likewise. Hang up.
Okay. You will hear the phone ring behind you. Mason, do you go back, or do you just keep running?
No, I'm gonna go back.
Okay.
I need the phone. I need to find out where Steve's at.
And what's
Okay.
the battery like on the phone right now, too?
It is 1 bar of battery left. It is an old Nokia-style flip phone, so you know it's durable. Can I get you to do me a quick favor, though?
Mm-hmm.
Can you check... you check the... well, you're looking right there. I'm not going to do that. It's got about half bars of signal. It's September 8th.
Mm-hmm.
Last game was September 2nd.
Oh, shit.
It's 10:38 p.m.
Got We were there for like a week.
What?
Look at the date,
Oh,
and
Mason,
then
you've
she'll
come back.
turn it around.
I need the phone. We were here for a week?
Apparently.
Son of a bitch.
You didn't miss any of your visits, did you?
Yeah. Can I borrow your phone?
Yeah, sure. Here. Just try to be quick because it's not very full.
I'm gonna try and
Nora,
phone Steve.
I think I'm probably going to need to go find something to drink soon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you didn't have enough while you were in there?
Oh, I didn't drink. Not at all. Mason, you were the only one who did that. No, I only gave my blood to that poor woman, and evidently I'm the good guy. So now I desperately need a drink, or I'm going to actually hurt someone.
Okay.
Yes,
well,
Nora?
It's been a week. We went looking in the basement on the 2nd. It's the 8th
Yeah.
today.
So that thing torpored us and did who knows what. Clearly that was definitely a possibility. What does that matter? I mean, no doubt half the city's going to be looking for us at this point. We should probably lay low. But I am desperately
Yeah. Let's get you
need
something to drink. Let's go.
of a drink.
Let's go.
Heading up the street. Do you give Mason your phone?
Yep.
All right. Mason, you have the phone on you?
I'm going to try to remember Steve's number because
Strangely,
he
you do.
remembers phone numbers. Okay, great.
Steve is one of those numbers you remember because even if you don't have a phone on you, you've had to call him in the past.
Right. Yeah, actually, that makes sense. All right.
Also, you were friends back in the day where you had to remember phone numbers.
Oh, is Mason that old?
Hello?
Hey, Steve, where are you at?
Fuck, where am I, babe? Where are we?
I got it.
We're at that house in Fernwood right now, man. What's up?
I've got something hot that needs to disappear.
Whew. Something hot that needs to disappear. What is it? A car? I can take a car off you right now. I'm just
It's a gun.
Oh, baby, what are you doing?
Can you help me? Did I call the right person?
All right, so yeah, I'm over in Fernwood. Why don't you come over here right now?
I'm on my way.
I'm at a house party.
Yeah, it sounds like he'll be up for a while.
Oh, fuck, man, I'm gonna be up for so long. The shit that there.
Hey, be careful. Not allowed having parties these days.
Well, then you better knock quietly. I'll say you're in my circle.
Yeah,
Like
I
all
can see
these
him.
jerks. He starts laughing maniacally like only a cokehead can.
I'll hang up.
Okay.
And, like I'm going.
He gave you the correct address, which I'm not gonna make up address on the fly
Yep.
for Fernwood because then who knows
Yep.
what people might do.
Watch it actually is an address, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to Fernwood.
And Nora, that's actually over by where you live anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So, how do you get there? You don't have any money.
What's the time on the phone?
Oh, that's not true. Mason has money. Well, he has Akif's money.
Oh, yeah.
What the time? It is 10:40 p.m.
Great, buses are still running.
Okay. And, in fact, one of the buses will... Oh, hey, thank you very much, Fat Dragon Gaming. Good to see you here. You showed up for the wrong episode. This is going to be dark as hell. Just warning you. They've been
Oof.
Fat Dragon's a really cool group. They've been talking about raiding us for a while for D&D stuff. This is not D&D.
This is
So put this
not-
out here. This has been like rated NC-17 all night. So
Whoops.
just warning you. Okay. So hopping a bus. Nora, are you going to hop on the bus obfuscated?
Sure, if I can.
I mean, you
do
might.
that.
It's free bus. Leo, what are you doing?
Oh, well, yeah, Leo's gonna stick with Nora because she needs someone to walk him around without him killing somebody.
That's
Ooh.
fair.
So as I get on the bus, I will pay for myself.
Okay. There's no one with you.
Oh, too bad. Fuck.
Yeah. And sure enough, a few minutes later, you will find yourself in Fernwood, being able to get off at. It's true to get me back. Being able to get off right in front of this this 3-story house, right on the corner of. Oh, you know what? I know which house is going to be. It drops you off down on Fernwood Street. Now, Fernwood, for those of you who are not acquainted with Victoria, is kind of the rich, hippie, yuppie part of town. Well, more hippie than yuppie.
Mm-hmm.
In Victoria, you have a lot of rich
They have
hippies.
a lot of like chicken coops and stuff. In,
People
like,
with chicken
downtown.
coops in their
Yeah.
yard and 401ks and family money and living in $1 million to $1.5 million houses.
Yeah.
You go to an old building that's built kind of like a tavern, actually. You know enough about Victoria to know that this is probably the site of the old Fernwood Inn back in the 70s and 80s.
Mm-hmm.
It's been subdivided into a number of houses. Fun story, I actually toured this for a potential rent one time. And one of the bedrooms was through the closet in the living room, which was really weird. Like, you go into the closet, and then there's another door, and there's a bedroom in it. It was ridiculous.
Weird.
And I was really sad, because the kitchen sucked. Otherwise, we would have taken it. The kitchen was like the size of like a bathtub, and it was like, nah, we're good.
No.
Because it was gonna be 4 of us living there. I was like, nah, we're good. We'd kill each other.
Yeah.
Instead, we ended up in the house with the creepy basement that you guys might remember on
Oh, yeah.
on Grosvenor. So yeah. Heading over there, you can see that there are some Canadian flags hanging up in the top window, as well as black lights kind of oozing out into the dark skyline. There are a couple of people smoking big, fat joints on the front steps, looking up at you. Hey, Mason, one of them says. Long time no see, man. I haven't seen you since Belmont. How you doing? Dude, this is Mason
Not good
Roy.
if I'm here. Where's Steve?
Steve-O's upstairs. This is Mason Roy. Last name means the king, right? This guy was the fucking king when I was in school. All he would do was fuck bitches and fuck up faces, man. You were the shit. Where you at now? What do you do?
I try and just... I don't got time for your shit right now. And just gonna go in and try and find Steve.
Motherfucker was just like that in high school, too. Man, he doesn't like you. Yeah, well.
Oh, shit.
Pushing your way up the flight of stairs, then behind the open door, you will eventually find yourself in a room with about a half dozen people. The 2 of you can slink in behind him as well. And you can see that there are people, well, there are 3 people, Steve and a pair of women that have been his on and off girlfriends for the past couple of years. One of them is doing a line of coke directly off the table. The other one is just idly finger painting. It doesn't look like she's on anything tonight, except for maybe a second bottle of wine. She's finger painting on a large canvas.
Is it any good?
For finger painting? Well, you know what? I will make her roll. I will make her roll real quick. I will make her
James,
roll.
with the important questions.
Yeah.
I'm about Caveman.
You know what? Actually, so the way that she
Accurate.
looks, she is a tuberculosis chic, looking woman, like very like I'm talking like Kate Moss levels of like of just thinness, wearing a very loose tank top that is probably actually Steve's, that's kind of hanging off of her, like one of her breasts is spilling out, and kind of just like she's a complete mess. Her hair is like completely 80s, like poofy blonde, and she's just finger painting. And you know what? Actually, it looks like this really cool interpretive, like, you're not sure what it's supposed to be, but the color choice is really actually stellar.
I almost hate to ask, do I recognize the style? Is this a professional? Like, because this is...
It's Victoria. Everyone's a professional in Fernwood.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah.
You have seen this in a gallery before, though.
Oh, can I remember the name?
Yeah, totally. You can remember that her name is... Pro tip for storytellers, always have fake name generator open on one
it's
of your tabs.
Fantastic.
That's how you get... yeah, it's Mary Sheridan. M-A-R-E-E, you think? Mary. And then Sheridan is spelled like the hotel.
Okay. Leo will probably stand admiringly for a moment there and then be like...
There are about another 5 or 6 people in the room. Several of them are making out on the floor. A couple of them are listening to music or passing joints around.
Any doors?
Actually, no.
Oh,
They're gonna be passing a bong around because it's better indoors.
okay. Leo will probably take a poke around and see if there's any like doors that are ajar, and probably go see if he can find someone who's passed out.
Yes, actually. Strangely, there's a closet with a bunch of wet coats hanging ajar, and you will see that on the other side of the coats there is another door.
Can't resist that.
Yeah, you really can't. Like, it was the #1 feature when we toured the place. As you push through and open the door, you are going to see a girl, probably around 18, sprawled out on the bed, a large rubber band still tied, well, a large rubber tube still tied around her upper arm. She is asleep. Blissfully asleep.
I
That's
look
Leo's type.
behind, like, I look behind him, or like from behind him, and be like,
You can look right through him. He's
I think
obfuscated.
we're both obfuscated. I don't think
Oh,
either of us
oh.
know where the other person is. We're just both generally following Leo. Sorry, not Leo, following Mason.
I'm like, oh.
I don't think Leo can stop.
Okay, so
It's a
I want you to
bad
make
choice,
me
but-
a hunger frenzy roll, please.
Yay!
So,
Want me to hit that one again? It's been a while.
resolve and composure.
Oh, thank you.
Hunger doesn't count.
Yeah, you don't add your hunger dice into this one.
Okay, well that's good because I have a lot of hunger dice and
Cool. I'm gonna spend some hurt them more though.
Uh-oh.
totally
Yeah,
fair.
you are.
I will.
Leo
I will
takes the
spend.
pain.
Wait, I can spend a willpower after I roll, right?
Yes, that's how
Yes.
you do it.
That's right. Okay.
And you can't use a willpower to re-roll hunger dice.
But your hunger dice
Okay.
do not apply to this roll.
Oh, okay.
Do they not? Or do they?
I think they still do. Oh,
they
not
still?
for this roll. Oh, no,
Yeah,
it's
not
a
for-
check. It's a check, right?
Okay. Well, I got 4 successes.
You got 4 successes.
Yes, I had a decent roll.
Mm-hmm.
Now the question is it decent enough to outweigh the 10?
I'm spending a second hunger, or spending a second hurt them more. Leo, you are going to have a fantastic drink.
Oh, dang.
And as you look down, you are going to see this young girl laying on the bed. Her hair is cut in a just a kind of a one of those little side fades that everybody's doing these days. All the kids. The rest of it is painted a bright blue, just like her eyelids, just like her lips. So kissable. In the bloom of youth. And as you rise, your hunger now sated, you realize that her lips aren't painted blue. You did that. But you feel so amazing. You're also going to have a full... Actually, you might be able to rationalize this a little, actually, with that much... Well, let's be fair, with that much heroin in your system.
Okay, if I may,
Yes.
Leo has already made one mistake tonight. 2's not going to make a difference.
True.
So Leo is just gonna fix that problem.
So
right?
one sec though. So
my
Nora, if you're in this room, you're gonna see Leo feed, drink deeply, and then pull back, and it is obvious that she is dead. Her hand goes slack, dips down, and you will actually see that as it does so, it'll sag off the side of the bed and embed itself in the side of a discarded injection needle. She doesn't flinch.
Stains.
It goes.
Stains.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I'll take a stain for that. That's fair. But I also tried to act against specifically to stop it when it did happen. Yeah.
It's true.
I tried
Nora.
just to push the door kind of like
Did the more?
close with my foot as if it like closed by itself. I'm just standing there watching.
Sounds good. And as you're looking down at her, you go ahead and do this. You feed her blood. And she begins to twitch slightly, latching on to you.
It's like calling you Daddy Ritter.
It's then that you're going to see that a cell phone is next to her. It buzzes slightly.
I
Do you
will
look down at it?
Yeah, I'll look at it. Yeah.
It is now, with the time it took you to get here, it is a little past 11 p.m. And you will see a message from Mom. It says...
No.
One moment. Happy birthday, Regan. Happy 21. Love from Alberta. Texted her at midnight.
So Leo will kind of reach over and pick up the phone, and he'll. Does it have a password on it?
Well, I mean, yeah, it has a thumbprint. Oh, actually, you know what? It has a face print. It's gonna look at you and say face print not identified.
I'll aim it at her.
She moans, and you'll hear as it clicks open.
And I will say, and I will actually text her back. I'll be like, thanks, Mom, love you.
Sounds good. You text that back, Nora, as you wait inside of the room. Meanwhile, out in the main area, Steve looks up at you, a line of coke visible on his upper lip.
Sorry,
Mason.
I need a moment. Jesus fucking Christ. God damn it. Sorry. Oh,
Mason.
this is a bad night. Okay.
Mason, hey, buddy,
Yes,
buddy.
Steve.
What problem do you need me to solve?
I will give him a wallet without money. And, we'll give him a gun.
You look more
Sorry.
tan in this picture than you do right now, buddy.
Can you
He
fix
makes a
this?
he makes a
Can you
fairly
make these
racist remark that
disappear?
I'm not going to say, but he does anyway because he's a dick. He looks up at you. Give me your gun. Come on.
Yeah, no, I'll give him the gun.
One sec. I am gonna check something real quick. He takes the gun off of you. Are you kidding me, man? You are fucking funny. You are fucking funny. You're not a gun, really, you. Come on. If you wanted to come to my party, just say so, man. You don't have to give me a fake gun. He puts it to his temple and pulls the trigger.
No.
And we'll be back after these words from our sponsors.
Fuck!
Which are...
Can't hurt them more.
I was gonna say, is that a hurt them more? That should be a fucking hurt them more.
That was a hurt them more for his coke high to make him disbelieve the gun was real that you were bringing him.
Oh
Yep.
my
Yep.
God.
Yep.
Was that the hurt
Also,
them more I spent?
yeah, sure. So I've still got 4 of them left too. It was
Jesus.
honestly, it was that moment where I was like, yeah, he's gonna look at the photo of a Keef and probably say something really racist about it. And I'm like, I want this fucker to shoot himself now that I know he would say this. Hey, look, I've got Hurt the More. Oh, it's gonna be good. Hi, folks. It's the time of the night where we talk to the chat. Let's talk to the chat. All right, so, folks, I want to keep pushing this game forward. So, Dork Tales After Dork. So, I just wanted to say that, hi, everybody. I hope you've been enjoying this. This is a darker one for us tonight because you know what I find? I got to be honest with y'all. So we've been running this for 9 sessions. Vampire was the first chronicle that I ever ran start to finish in like 2002 or something like that. I ran some shorter ones, but Vampire was the first one that I ever ran. And that was Vampire the Masquerade Revised. So 3rd edition, this is 5th edition. And I don't want to sound like a fogey, because I know that it always sucks when they put out new editions of things and people are like, oh, the old edition was much better. Because I completely disagree with games like Dungeons & Dragons. I think 5th edition is the best edition of the game that it has ever seen. And I actually think that 5th edition, if it got rid of levels, would be really close to being peak role-playing game. Like, I think that level progression is really bad for characterization and that it gives you kind of a win or lose mindset rather than a character mindset. But it's still fun, and I really like D&D, and I really like 5th Ed, and it's the game that's actually made me fall in love with D&D, where I was always kind of iffy on it. I really have issues with Vampire 5th Ed, and I don't like most of the mechanics, and I feel that a lot of things they did to the lore were not productive. And for one example that you can probably tell, I really like the Sabbat. The Sabbat are the evil vampires. Evil vampires. They are the vampires who are not as human or humane and go about doing awful things for a kind of noble cause. Kind of. But they're the bad guys, right? They're the feral vampires that you normally see in movies that are like, Fright Night, or the movies where the vampire is a much more monstrous vampire. And they got rid of them for 5th edition. Which I have a major problem with, because I think that a protagonist is only as strong as their villain. And by removing the Sabbat as a threat, you never had to use them in your games. But the fact that you really shouldn't now, because they've kind of taken this global organization of like evil vampires and turned them into kind of like an ISIS or an Al-Qaeda kind of organization where they're like these little pocket terrorist cells. And that's kind of what they are. It's weird. And yeah, Ravnos Archon, you're absolutely right. They did used to do things like really horrible things. By the way, this episode is a content warning, period. Like we're touching on a lot of stuff, and I apologize if that is shocking for anybody, or and I hope it's not harmful to anybody. If it is, I totally respect if you want to turn it off for a little bit. I think the rest of the game is actually going to be pretty mild on triggers and potential issues, with the exception of some mild body horror. But I'm not going to be doing anything.
Spoiler alert.
No, it's not. It's just a content warning. The rest of the game will not include anything of a particularly sexual nature. Will not include most disempowerment or forced violence in any sense. So if those are triggers for you, you should be aware. And I think with this type of game, you should be aware. Right?
Sorry, a couple of things I want to say just before you get too far into your rant, just like commenting on some of the things you said. I used to like really love the numbers game, like 3.5 Pathfinder, loved them. When it comes to D&D, 5th edition came out, like I was really hesitant, but I'm always kind of like, okay, you know what, this is what somebody else is running. fifth edition, like from being a numbers guy from 3.5 in Pathfinder, and I started with second edition D&D, is by far my absolute favorite version of the game. I love that they've simplified it and that they are adding more options, but at the same point in time, the thing that I love the most about it, which I think opens up a lot of role-playing opportunities that Dungeons and Dragons kind of has had like a feeling of kind of like almost like a beginner like a game, has been the thing that I love about 5th edition is that you can't really mess it up.
Yeah.
Like every choice that you make, like for an in-character reason, you still have a viable character to play the game. It's really hard. Like you have to actively try to make a character that can't progress. So you can be like, yeah, this option is not the optimal option, but I don't need to make the optimal option in order to progress and be effective in the game. So it definitely for D&D allows, in my opinion, a lot more opportunity to just explore different concepts and different ways to play, and you don't worry about the numbers so much. Whereas other versions of the game, if you, even with some of the like official material, if you don't optimize in certain points or
you can be
certain
useless.
ways, you can be useless or not even progress in the game, which in my opinion is poor design.
It is.
And
no.
Sorry, go ahead.
Did you have more?
I love Vampire. World of Darkness Vampire is my favorite game, and there are some things I really like about 5th edition. That being said, V20. Like
V20 is pretty good.
Is my favorite. I don't have enough new WoD experience with Vampire, and I would like to have more, especially Chronicles.
Chronicles of Darkness is
when
quite
it comes
good,
to
actually.
Old World V20 is my favorite. I like the lore, the way that they left it off. Some of the things they changed felt a bit heavy-handed for V5. I do really, really love the hunger mechanic and the idea that they brought in blood potency as well as generation.
Okay. So the thing I love about that, though, is that there are a lot of people who are really staunch proponents of V5 who go out of their way to just like really hate on Chronicles of Darkness and Vampire the Requiem, even though Vampire 5th Ed's all of its new mechanics they're like all of their new good mechanics were stolen from Vampire the Requiem. Like they are like, no, except for hunger. That is the one thing. But like touchstones and aspirations and different,
it's all like brought over from it.
So it's very strange to see that and to see people getting so mad about Requiem. And someone in the chat just asked, and before, I don't want to lose this, Chris, but someone asked, what was the motivation behind the Sabbat? Motivation behind the Sabbat was to destroy the Camarilla for being a hypocritical organization that enslaved other kindred, and also to destroy the ancient vampires that were going to consume all of them one day. Because basically, all the vampires, each one of the different clans has a founder, like an ancient vampire god, who will one day rise up and eat all of his kids. Or her kids, or their kids, or its kids.
Well, depending on what they want to do.
Well, true. But that's basically the idea, is they're going to rule the prophecy. They're going to come back. And the Sabbat's whole thing is, we're going to fucking stop this prophecy, and we're going to kill the shit out of all of their servants, and we're going to save the world by being evil. And that dichotomy was always fun. The whole, like, we're evil, but we're the good guys, actually, because they turned out to be right. So they were about ultimate freedom as well, like Sidereal says. They're very cool. And they did do some stuff that was ridiculous, like playing football with, like, babies and stuff, which... That was edgy 90s writing for you.
Oof.
Oof, indeed. And, like, we've...
I always thought that the that kind of stuff was, there were some stories and some canon stuff, but the more I read about the Sabbat, it was kind of like, that's the propaganda that the Camarilla spreads about them. Like that's the kind of like outer layer, and it's always seemed like I prefer Camarilla games. Sabbat games can be fun. But I always felt like that the Sabbat games, when done right, were more about the spiritual aspects of being a vampire, whereas the the night to night and the politics, and it really depends on what kind of a game people want to play. And I felt like the idea of like I think one of the reasons why I like vampires so much, and it's my favorite World of Darkness game, is that it's about personal horror. And the thing that the Sabbat games, at least with the kind of mindset that I have towards them, that I really enjoy, is the idea that it's just like you can explore humanity through not being humane, and kind of the spiritual and enlightening aspects of like different kinds of ways of thinking. I'm not sure if I'm explaining that.
No, you are.
I'm not very eloquent, but I always felt like that, like that wild, like going to destroy everything was just either a war tactic or a front and propaganda. And
well, it's because like everybody behind the scenes were elders who had their own agendas and stuff, right? It was only
fun.
Well, that part could be kind of fun. It was like I ran
if you got brought into it though, like if they were just doing their own thing and like they didn't include new players or anything, it became clicky.
Yeah, especially in live action play. Live action vampire can be one of the worst experiences of your life. It can be fun, but it can also be one of the worst experiences of your life because it turns into Immortal High School.
Yeah.
Ooh, no shit, Jimmy Jams. So Jimmy Jams, it's good to see you here, by the way. I was looking down at your tags and I'm like, Staff, am I in trouble? Like a staff journal? I'm like, shouldn't have had that Hellfire Club.
I've been swearing a lot. I've been swearing a lot.
Fine.
I'm sorry.
We're tagged as a mature channel, so I think it should be fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was very casual. Oh God, holds up. I survived 90s LARP. See, I ran 2000s LARPs and they were great because I went into it as an improv theater group with only friend invites, which I got so much shit, by the way. When I used to run Mage, I used to get so much shit from people who were like, what do you mean your game's invite only? I'm like, I don't know you. I'm not giving you a spot. I had a guy show up at one point and like start messaging me randomly because he was in the same like gaming university club. And he's like, so my new character is this. And I'm like, I don't even know your name, bro. You're not coming in.
Bye. No, and in your games, like you do put a lot of effort into like the different personalities that are involved in the games that you do. Like you manage the interactions between people and the potential ways that they play together, like to a very amazing degree. Like if you can turn this into a job, like I think this is perfect for you, and you're working towards that, which is awesome. But the amount of effort and dedication and thought that you personally put into things is I'm not sure the right word to say for it. Language is always something that I find
fanatical.
Very difficult. Fanatical, yeah. Like it's intense. Like it really is intense and sometimes intimidating. Like I know, I never, like as a side thing to like some of my own insecurities, like I never actually feel like good enough to like sometimes to be in the games that you're in, and I'm just like, oh God, I got to do this. I'm like, oh.
I never want to intimidate anybody. Oh my God.
And you know I'm sorry, man.
It's okay. Well, you got to also remember that it's also weirder to run these games for a live audience because I honestly don't think that my running style is quite as good here as it is when the camera's not on, because there's just that level of nervousness and my timing, and we always try to hit a bathroom break at 90 minutes, so you have to like
and body language, because you got the zoom layer in there as well when you're in person and you can just get right in someone's face. Oh yeah,
I hate being on camera.
Do you? Like, but at the same point though, I think I'm finally getting to the place where I don't really notice it very much.
That's one of the reasons why I've tried to join some of these games and like help out in NPCing and do whatever. And it's just like, you know what? I kind of want to get over this.
You're doing great though.
I think you're doing really great.
I hate it. I hate it.
Well, I mean,
the thing is, like, we all started there a year ago when we were forced to have to do it this way, and I found a lot more confidence in it. And you're doing awesome. So.
And you know what? A lot of that is from people like you. Right there, everybody who's watching this right now, you are you a little bit too, James. But no, like seriously, like if we did not have such a wonderful Twitch community and did not have such a wonderful YouTube community, and we really do, and our Discord's great too. Someone plug our Discord. That honestly, it's what keeps us going. You know, it's what keeps me going. I had a really rough time earlier this week because I was just like, sometimes you just hit lows, especially during COVID, right? Like everything's really messed up right now. And I was driving Christine home from work from her day in, and I had a moment where I'd been working on stuff because I'm in the middle of a 13-day like stream where I'm streaming every day for 13 days, running a game every night before we go on vacation, because we got a little cottage booked up island where we're just gonna go like read books and hang out and like eat pizza. It's gonna be great. And I was like, what the fuck am I doing? You know, like what is this? Like, I mean, it's so much time and so much energy, and it's so much work, and it's like, you know, like it's the channel's growing and a lot of people are showing up, and like our numbers have gone from like, I don't know, 7 or 8 people at most to like we're regularly in the 40s, 50s, even for the games that aren't particularly popular. This is actually a pretty quiet night for us now, where I would have been thrilled a year ago to have even close to this number. But you know, it's not Critical Role. You know, it's not the Adventure Zone. It's not a huge number.
Yeah, but
yeah,
how active like so many people in the chat are like on the chat and with the Discord and like regulars. Like I got to be honest, like I well, you guys know because like you've known me for a long time that I hermit for long periods of time and just disappear and vanish for a while. But like I can't wait until like conventions and shit happen again.
I can't wait until
I want to like go as Dork Tales and actually meet some of our fans, like some of our
because we do that. We go to conventions. We do lectures. We do live games. We do that, and you can actually do it with us now. But
no, but I want to meet these people face to face. Like they have been so incredibly supportive, and it's just like I cannot wait for that.
It's going to be great. By the way, we're not going to ECCCC in Seattle this year. We're going to wait till next year because of COVID. It's just too close to our vaccinations because Canada's getting them slower than everybody else. Our numbers aren't as bad, but we also don't have the vaccines. But anyway, so I was having this real like dark night of the soul moment, and Christina actually just jogged me out of it because she's wonderful people and I love her very much. But she's like, you know, you're being stupid right now. Like you're low and you're not in a good place and you're not thinking about this right. And she reminded me just how amazing our community is and how wonderful it is and how we have so many loyal fans. And honestly, I say fans, but a lot of you are just friends now. And that sounds, that is not me sucking up to get like follows or subs or anything like that. That's literally like,
well, Trezelta's playing Guild Wars with us and it's part of the guild. It's just like, I don't know this person, but like, yeah, we're doing this. This is awesome.
And like, exactly, like, I worry when our friends have a bad day. I worry when like Wonka has a bad day. Yeah, you Wonka. I worried when you were having that really rough time a couple weeks ago, you know? And like, when Soul Omen is messaging me like creepy designs to throw in Emery's, and I'm just like, sometimes like she's just spamming me with ideas, and I'm like, oh, it's like 2 a.m, Soul. But I'm really happy to get those messages. I'm really happy to see that stuff.
And you're awake anyway.
I'm not. I'm sleeping kind of normal hours recently, but I really
nice.
And Nacro fucking sent me like minis of our characters. It is ridiculous.
Oh, nice.
It was so wonderful. And then Stu is going and so Taco Wiener Salad. Oh, pardon me. Strange Brood is fucking printing the Duchess for me. Like I'm paying for some materials for him because it's an airship the size of a chair. Like I can't hold my, like, these are my hands. I have to put them behind me to hold them up enough on this camera. And it's like, it's just mind blowing. It's just mind blowing. And I'm really glad that you're here with us and you're enjoying this. So I just wanted to say thank you. I was having a depressive day. I don't want you to think that I forget about you or anything like that, but sometimes you have a rough day in the middle of, like, you know, global pandemic. And I realized that I didn't know. I have no idea where we're gonna stick the Duchess when it's printed, because it's gonna. You know what? It might fit on that shelf over there with like swimsuit Batman and Carlton. Oh yeah, we haven't seen Carlton in a while. There's Carlton, the skull. Anyway. Oh, I know. I broke the illusion that I'm not actually on a lovely Art Deco background. So yeah, we all have bad days. So it's true. So I just wanted to say thank you very much for being here with us. I'm getting kind of mushy because it's like probably the last episode of this for a while.
For now.
But anyway, I really have issues with Vampire 5th Ed.
Yeah.
I really love Chronicles of Darkness. I think that for the most part, the second edition, I see why people don't like the first edition. It had some growing pains, definitely. The fiction is there, and like the fluff is there, but the setting and details are really cool. But they didn't quite hit the same level as Old World. And
I'd kind of like to if this game continues or these characters continue after this, personally, I'd like to try Second Ed Vampire Requiem.
Requiem's great, and also I write for it, so sort of. I write fan supplements for it that people. You know, I had the best fucking review the other day. Because
you did. You shared that on the chat, I think.
Was it the one that said that? Oh, just this person reviewed it and said like I was actually. They looked up to try to figure out if it was a real supplement. They're like, I can't tell if this is an official or unofficial product because the quality is too high. Like the quality is too high because my like the head of the project, Sam, who I introduced to Vampire with the Sabat game that I ran, started this little company, None More Dark. I don't remember. It's something like that. I just write for it, and he pays for all sorts of art, and like we have Michael doing graphic design and all this. They're fantastic books, and but it was just great that because most of the stuff in the book, like I write 40 to 60% of each book myself, and that's because I'm stupid.
No, you're dedicated, and
I'm dedicated. I still have to write,
or obsessed. But I just want to say, like,
those are mutually
while we got on the topic of it, the work Michael does, like graphic designs, like the stuff he does is amazing.
Oh, Michael's wonderful.
Like, absolutely amazing. Like I've always felt like kind of artistically challenged, and seeing the kind of stuff that he puts together is just like
and
wow.
Quick too. He's so fast. Like,
right. So fast about it.
So and Michael is to blame for all of how lovely we look. These frames don't quite match our current ones because we wanted to finish Vampire before we updated them again. But good night, Paul. Good to see you later. See still where you can get these. Oh, you can get them on. I'll link you one of them. One sec. They're on Storyteller's Vault.
Use the washroom again.
That's fine. Storyteller's Vault. I'm just finishing the fiction for the updated version of Clan Book Ventru that we're doing. We're doing each one of the clan books again, and there are. Oh, where the hell are you? So hold on, it's Better Feared. They're pretty reasonably priced actually, and you can also get. There we go. So the beautiful thing is, and I messed myself up because I brought a friend in on the next book, and presently I am. Yeah, I'm Kelly. You can see Kelly J. Clark. You should see me inside of the Sidereal. Good to see you. Yeah, that's why there's a Dork Tales ad at the back of the book because that was part of my contract with Sam. I said I'll do all this work for you, but I need a Dork Tales ad in the back page.
Yeah, Kelly.
Oh, yeah, it's good. So I wrote all of the fiction and the best clans and Bloodlines and Powers. Actually, I did write some really fun ones. The Nosferatu one's really solid. So my Bloodlines that I wrote for that are the Von Trecks, who are basically like Fangoria magazine, The Bloodline. Like they're horror movie addicts. I wrote the Candymen, which are like Willy Wonka but evil. I wrote... they're great. I wrote, and I write all the night horrors as well, because my favorite thing in the Chronicles of Darkness are night horrors, because they take the concept of a World of Darkness entity, like a vampire or a werewolf, and they're like, what scares these guys? and I get to come up with those, and so I'm pretty much the exclusive night horror author for those, and it's unofficial shit. It's unofficial shit, Wava. It's unofficial. Hi, Shar. Good to see you. It's unofficial, but people are treating it as official. And my favorite part about this, guys, my last thing before we, join our Discord and you can hit me up personally. So, so basically everything that's published on there it's a fan production, but you split 50% of the proceeds with Paradox, White Wolf, and 50% of it goes to you in whatever percentage you break down your team. You also gain a bunch of official assets you can use and things like that. But totally join me. What happened with Mulabi? What happened with Mulabi? I see a bunch of thank yous. Oh, thank you so much, Mulabi. That's fantastic, man. Like,
right. As a storyteller,
that is the nicest fucking thing.
Yeah, right.
Mulabi, do you stream? I'm gonna shout you out. I hope you do. Grand Theft Auto 5. Yeah. So yeah, check it out. It's pretty reasonable. There's a bundle where you can get both of them for a discount, which, I mean, I don't honestly care. It's a couple bucks for me. It's been selling really well though. Like, we've sold a couple hundred copies.
Nice.
Which, it's nice, right? But there was something important I was going to say about this though, before we jump back in, which is, where do you get it? How do you do it? What scares people? Oh, my favorite thing though is that I will tell everybody about the charity event. So Vampire the Requiem kind of is trailing off. It's not really as popular anymore. Because they stopped publishing it except on print on demand and occasional releases through Drive-Thru-RPG and things like that. So that means that the official fiction and this is cheesy and I'm giving this away, so Sam's probably gonna fucking disown me. Also, thank you. So the Chicago setting. So Chicago World of Darkness was the core setting for the World of Darkness for the longest time. They put out a book that was just Chicago. It was a massive tome, probably one of the largest books in the entire first edition Chronicles of Darkness. The last story set in Chicago was told in the Strix Chronicle anthology in 2011 or 12, I think, maybe 13. And that ended with some really horrible things for the city of Chicago and Prince Maxwell Clark. Now, I never really liked Maxwell Clark, so when I started running Chronicles of Darkness, I moved to Vancouver, and I used to have a rotating game where I'd run a game every other week, and a bunch of my players would come over from the island, and they would play, and then they'd like sleep on my couch and then head back the next day. It was great before telegaming was really a thing. And I would run Vampire, Werewolf, and Mage, and I would cycle one of them out on the bench and then pop them in. And so James was in my Mage game for that, which was great, and that's how Amy started playing with us. And Sam was in my Vampire game, as was
James,
my ex-girlfriend, another friend of ours who's on Dork Tales, and
James constantly tells all of his other gamers, as somebody who got introduced to you through James, is all like, Kelly's Mage, Kelly's Mage, Kelly's Mage, Kelly's Mage, and it's just like
so.
Yeah.
So, but here's the thing. So they ended the fiction on a cliffhanger. So since they're not really doing Requiem books anymore, at least clan books, and they're not doing fiction anymore, I basically just completely gutted the setting and swapped in my own home game into the fiction, so now it's quasi official. And because people are treating our books like the real ones, that means that all of my characters are now technically canonical in other people's games. Which is so good when I'm literally like putting like in the first book, the Maquette book, like I'm writing it and I'm like my editor and the chief of the project, Sam, he's reading it and he's like, "Is this my character?" I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, I can't not approve this. Like, I'm throwing in mage references, I'm throwing in like all of these deep cuts, and like, oh, it's so good. So I'm technically backdooring my Chronicles into officiality. It's so good. It's so dumb. I love it. So last thing, we got to go back in the game because this took way longer than I expected. So I just wanted to say that if you really are liking what we're doing here, we are doing a fantastic thing on Sunday. What you come to do 2 p.m. This is going to get real for a second. So trigger warnings on sexual violence right now. Tuesday, in fact, Tuesday is Thursday. Sunday at 2 p.m. on Dork Tales, we are doing a stream in collaboration with WAVA, which is the Vancouver Rape Crisis Center. They are a fantastic organization that provides aid to people who are in who are suffering some of the worst things that a human being can suffer and need support. Right now, there are over 250 counselors backlogged that need funding. 250 people are on a waiting list to see a counselor in order to help process the ordeal of their rapes. We are trying to raise money for WAVA because they deserve money, and people deserve a peace of mind. They deserve people to go with them to the hospital for to help them heal, but also to correctly process a rape kit.
Right.
Or to go deal with the cops, because guess what? Dealing with the cops when you are a survivor of rape is not what you would expect. Mm-mm. It never is, and you need someone there who knows the system, who has your back as an advocate. And this is what this organization does. It is a wonderful organization, and so many of our friends and our loved ones have directly benefited from it, or their friends have directly benefited, or their loved ones have been helped out of one of the darkest moments of their lives by this organization. So we're trying to raise $1,000 for WAVA because we're a small stream still, and it's the best that we can do. I really hope that you come and join us. It's at 2 p.m. on Sunday. It's going to be a really fun game. My dear friend Camille is running, you may know her as Bunnyhearted over on twitch.tv/Bunnyhearted, is running a Dungeon World game called The Temple of Heck with anthropomorphic characters, all animals, going on an Indiana Jones dungeon crawl. You know, with raccoons and golden retrievers and crows and stuff. And I'll be there as the voice of God, mostly producing, because I wanted to make sure that this is my channel, but I also, I have a big booming cishet voice. So I wanted someone who is more representative of the communities that often are put in positions where they have to rely on WAVA support more often than my demographic would be. It still happens, but not as much.
Yeah.
You know? And Bunnyhearted has stepped up and is doing a fantastic job. That game is going to consist of Bunnyhearted as well as Paradoxical Ghoul, my good friend Amy, Praline Creative, our good friend Natasha, as well as Rose from
Rose Bulbasaur.
Rose Bulbasaur, who you may know used to be a member of Vancouver by Night and does a number of great projects and is a real dear personal friend from real life. Actually, everybody is here. As well as, who else is in the game? Robin, so Vistra Dankhill from Rime of the Frost Maiden, and recently Jeroen from the guest spots on Generic Fantasy Setting, Shards and Urn, and also the last person I'm blanking on. Oh, of course, Kel. Kel, you're right there. What am I doing? And of course, Kel Bell, who is Pippi Riverstone in The Secret of Hexeter House, and is also... What else are you in,
And
Kel?
she makes pickles.
And she makes pickles.
She
makes pickles.
Spitfire.
And Spitfire, she's of course, she's the main character in Cyberpunk Spitfire, because I run so many games, I'm starting to forget.
I'm not the main character?
Everyone's the main character. So they are all wonderful people. And this is a great charity. Kel, can you spam the link, because the link is live now? So yes, I will be the voice of God for that. I want you to keep spamming it. So Kel from Up the Road, which you need to get that YouTube channel made. So please come out and enjoy us for that. It's going to be a hell of a game. Also, if you're looking for some other fun, I'm going to be over on Ravnos Archon's channel at, I believe, 2 p.m. Pacific? Or 12
it's
Pacific.
2 p.m. Okay.
It's 2 p.m. I believe it is 2 p.m. Correct me, Ravnos Archon.
Because I'm going to watch the shit out of that.
So it's a World War II Mage the Ascension game. Mage the Ascension is probably my favorite role-playing game, or at least tied for first with 4 other games. 3 p.m. Oh, it's right. The call-in is at 2 p.m. So 3 p.m. Eastern.
Got it.
And I am playing a very traumatized Russian soldier. With the trickster nature. So that'll be great. He's going to be a dick. He's going to be good. And I even got my haircut to kind of mimic that era. So, although my outfit hasn't shown up in the fucking mail yet.
Oh, that's... so 3 p.m. Eastern is 12 p.m. Pacific?
3 p.m. Eastern.
Because it'll be 3 hours ahead of us.
Yeah, so I guess it's 12 p.m. Pacific then.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's gonna be early, and then that night I'm running Hexeter, so it's gonna be good because we're gonna finish. Okay, let me just double
Thank
check
you
that
for
I-
making that, clarifying that.
Yes. Okay. Cool. It is in my calendar. Correct. Sounds good. I was like, God, did I have the right time in? I was like, yeah. No, I have the call at 11:30 for us to get our mic set up and stuff. So it'd be great to have you. Ravnos Archon's a really cool guy. So go check out their channel. And I think actually Jodo 1025 is also doing some stuff for Wava. So please, Wava, if you're still in the chat, Shar, thank you so much for being there. Go and follow everything that Wava is doing with us. And also, I want you to all go and check out Tabletop Titties, which is Shar and Kelly, the other Kelly. Their queer and feminist tabletop RPG game. Also, their drinking and streaming podcast, because they're wonderful people and they really deserve you to listen to them get tipsy and make cool drinks and talk about horror movies.
Woo.
On that note, like, since we're saying everything out there, like, Winter, don't you do some, like, makeup stuff?
Yeah, you need to start doing more of that.
Yeah, once I have more makeup stuff, I want to be working on TikTok with, like, different characters.
You need to.
Honestly, like, the kind of, like, makeup and presentation you bring to all of your characters, like, even the LARPs and whatnot, is, like, out of this world. Like, even just that slight idea of, like, being like, okay, this is where I got attacked last session. I'm, like, making a scar along the jaw.
If you go watch last episode, Winter did that during the pee break. Like, it was great. Speaking of pee breaks, this was supposed to be a pee break. We were supposed to be done with this talk at least 15 minutes ago.
Yeah.
So...
Onward!
All right. Guys, thank you so much for being with us on this and for sticking around through my gushy rant and me getting misty about Wava and us talking about how we like V5, but we don't love V5. V5 was like a one-night stand for us.
Yeah.
So if we do more, we'll probably be doing Vampire 20th, but you can tell I like the Sabat. What am I? Hey, Sabat!
Hey, bada.
Honestly, James, like, bald looks good on you. You look weird with hair. I saw some old pictures of you from like 15 years ago.
Yeah, I really do look strange.
I've got some.
It's because his hairline was like here. Like his hairline started super low, and it.
Yeah.
I've got some middle school yearbooks of James.
Well, post them on the Discord.
James and I have met each other going to Beavers together.
Yeah. Oh, that was a time. We were.
You know what? I've got mature turned on, but we don't need to hear that.
We should get back to game, guys.
Thank you, Winter, for being the voice of reason. All right, heading back in 3, 2. Hey, Christine, can I get you to bring me a glass of water with like a hydrolyte in it or something? I'm really thirsty. I'm sorry. Okay. Let us begin the game where I make the voices. Because I know some of us have to work tomorrow. And I've got to edit all day tomorrow.
5 a.m. Let's do it.
5 a.m. Oh, God. No shit, really?
That's why I'm so tired, because we stayed up to 11 doing Shards last night.
Yeah, Shards and Earn is so good. You guys need to watch it. It's so good. Okay, so here we go.
The things I do for this channel. Sleep is sacred.
Welcome back to Vampire the Masquerade, Victoria by Night, here on Dork Tales. In a flash, Steve's life ends. His brains and blood paint the wall behind him as, in his inebriated state, he jokingly pulled what he thought was a squirt gun or a water pistol. I couldn't remember the name of it. Okay. Thank you. You're wonderful, and I appreciate you. Okay.
Aww.
Aw, shut up. Okay. Serious vampire face. As the light fades from his eyes, one last look of surprise crosses through the synapses. And before long, everyone is screaming and running and freaking out. And for a brief moment, Mason, all you can think is, now it's his fingerprints on the gun.
I blame Leo. As soon as he puts the gun towards his head, I'm bolting.
Okay.
I'm leaving the scene. I'm getting out of there. Oh shit. There were 2 guys out there who knew who I was. There's probably a couple of other people who knew who I was.
And
shit.
You said gun. To them on the front porch.
I go after the 2 guys on the front porch. I've got a son I gotta take care of. Jesus Christ, god damn it. I need to be human again.
Ain't no going back now, buddy.
In the distance, you can hear a police car. This is the police siren that Tabletop Audio has. It does not sound like a Canadian police siren, but hey. Hold on. How about this one? Let's try this again. Nope, that's too futuristic. Well, anyway, you get the idea. You hear a police car pass in the distance. Lights flashing red and blue. You see them reflecting as you head down to the 2 men smoking pot on the front step. What do? You have seconds to spare.
We gotta go. We gotta go. Now. Come on.
What? Shit, what's wrong, man? What's...
Cops coming and party COVID? Come on. Let's go.
Shit, okay.
This way. And I'll point off to some, dark alley towards the left-hand side, or away from wherever the sound of the sirens is coming, and try and get them.
The smaller of the 2 of them, the one that didn't recognize you, stands up and bolts the opposite direction. But the guy who knows you, Trevor? Is that his name?
I think so.
Comes with you. Okay, shit, man, let's go. Don't worry about him, he's fine. He's too high anyway.
Yeah, well, whatever you were fucking telling him about me, I hope he doesn't remember that. Or at least he's quiet.
Are we going or not?
Yeah, we're going.
You duck into the side alleyway nearby. I was just telling him the truth.
Fuck.
You were always really cool, man. I just didn't think you noticed me. And then there's a tongue in your mouth. It tastes like weed. His hands crawl over your body as he pushes you against the wall. Here you are bringing me into an alley? That's fucking bold.
Oh, Trevor, you got the wrong...
I'll
push him away. I'll push him away.
What the fuck, man?
The cops are coming, and Steve just killed himself.
What?
Steve just took a gun, a gun that I brought him, to his head, thought it was fake, and shot himself in the fucking head.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
He's gonna pat himself down. In the pocket of his jacket, he'll remove a small, cylindrical object, push it to his lips, and... He tries to take another puff of his inhaler. The asthma attack, heightened by his anxiety, is swift. The first puff doesn't quite take. Mason. A voice in the back of your head rises up unbidden to yourself. Take it from him. Let him choke like a fish.
I'm gonna help him.
You steady his hand. He takes 2 more long puffs. I didn't see you here, okay? Don't worry, I'm not gonna rat you out.
You'd be dead if I thought you were.
You're serious?
You know my reputation.
Okay.
Look.
I'm sorry.
Trevor? No. Trevor. It's okay. I ran away with you because I remember going to school with you. You're cool. You're good. And I didn't want you to deal with that because then I'd have to take care of it, okay? This is between you and me and your friend. And you say your friend's cool?
No, he's a fucking idiot. Kyle's an idiot, man. He's not gonna remember shit. He's already dropped like 2 molly at the beginning of the night to pregame. He does this every fucking time. He comes out, he gets so blitzed he passes out before he can even ask a girl to dance.
Perfect. So he won't fucking remember everything, right?
He probably won't even remember his name in the morning. I got you.
Fuck. Okay. No, yeah. Here, I'll help him with his inhaler again.
At the edge of the alleyway, Leo and Nora, you've left the room, leaving the girl to wake of her own volition to a 21st birthday that will last forever. The gunshot pulled you out of the room more than anything, and as you walk through, the succulent smell of blood is rife in the air. Leo, for a brief moment, a smile parts your lips. His girlfriend is screaming. Is it because he did better finger painting than she did, with just a different medium? If you could frame the wall behind his head, it would sell for a pretty penny with certain collectors. Blood on panel wood. By Steve.
I don't think I can actually resist this. I think I'm gonna do that. What was it? Premonition on it?
Sure. Okay, go ahead and give me a rouse check.
Yeah. Yes, rouse check. I get more hungry. Yay!
Yay! You have 1 hunger now.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, no. You'd have 2 hunger because you fed some of your blood.
You are totally correct. Let's just rack up that hunger. Premonition. That'll be resolve plus aspects.
Okay.
At 2 hunger. 2 successes.
Okay. 2 successes. As you look out, what are you premonitioning? The wall?
Probably the wall. Yeah, I'm just thinking, harkening back to like, how using the guts of creatures as
oh, fair enough.
indicators
You're talking about
from times past. Yeah. But I'm thinking it's just like it's there and it's just raw, right? And it's just kind of like I don't really feel that Leo has that much control over his power. He just kind of uses it when it feels right.
A red glow is going to wash over the wall in your mind, and you are going to see crying, sobbing. His girlfriend, the artist, is eventually going to OD on that couch after trying to scrub the blood stain out, but it won't come out of the gutter between the panels. She's going to OD, choke on her own vomit, and end up in a hole on the other side of town from Steve. The wall will be torn down 6 months later when the lease expires, and this gets redeveloped into a condo. their lives mean nothing to you.
Leo will nod, turn away, and he's going to collect that finger printing on the way out.
Okay. Grabbing the finger painting, you'll head out to the sound of police sirens as a cop car swerves up in front, and a pair of local PD get out and
I'll obfuscate my way out.
Yep. You can hear the sound of hushed, actually choked breathing in an alleyway, and you'll be able to follow it to where Mason is, both of you. Mason is sitting in leaning in an alleyway, helping one of the men from the front step suck on an inhaler.
Is Nora nearby?
You can't tell.
Okay. Then Leo will just kind of haunt the edge of the alleyway and tuck the picture underneath his jacket.
Cool. You can just roll it up. Yeah, it's pretty. It's just a canvas.
Yeah.
Pocket knife. Well, you don't have a pocket knife, but there's a pocket knife on the table. You can have a pocket knife.
I'll take a pocket knife. Yeah, whatever's convenient. Just.
All right, Nora, what are you doing?
Well, I booked it as soon as I heard the police and the gunfire. Mm-hmm. So I got out of there. So I probably could have seen Mason getting out of there pretty quickly too.
Yeah, absolutely.
You said we can hear like the sucking, like the.
Yeah. So you'll be at the edge of the alley. Mason's taking a long time here. You have someone waiting at your apartment nearby. You're actually only about 3 blocks from home.
Okay. Well, I also took the discipline last time that allows me to walk and whisper.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go out to him and be like, I need to go.
Did I hear that?
Vale?
Yeah, just vaguely, yeah.
Vale?
What?
Shh. Vale.
Oh, shit.
Where?
I'm gonna go, okay? Are you gonna be okay?
No, I'm gonna be fine.
Okay, I'm
But
gonna go
there
before
were,
they start.
Trev, there
Yeah.
were some people with me
Okay.
you don't want to be involved with. You didn't see them, but they were there.
Okay. Okay.
No, like you think I'm trouble? That I'm badass? You think I've got that reputation? If I go down, they will come for you. Because
Okay.
they saw you and I talking.
Okay.
And I keep quiet, keep safe, and go. Okay? And I'll hand him back his inhaler that I was helping him with, and just be like, believe me, you don't want anything to do with this. Your conscience is gonna eat away at you. There are hungers worse than death. Just forget about everything.
Okay. He's going to start hurrying out the back of the alley.
I'm just gonna watch him go.
Okay.
Once
What do
he's
you do,
gone,
Vale?
I'll drop the obfuscate.
Ah, fuck. Jesus, Vale. Can you give me some warning before you fucking do that?
I told you I was right behind you.
Yeah, but you didn't answer the rest of the... Ah, shit, I didn't...
You were talking. I wasn't going to interrupt.
Seems like Mason's made a friend.
Another one.
And Leo will appear too.
We gotta go though. And
Yeah, we gotta go. Are you guys always just like, don't you have anything better to do than like watch what the fuck I'm doing with other people?
Nope.
Particular, no.
Come on, come with me.
His eyes will flash green for a moment. And keep going.
Okay.
Where are we going?
My place.
I don't think I've ever actually been to your place, no.
Nope. It's not much. It's just my apartment.
What's the time?
It is 11:15.
But didn't the girl get a,
At 11 from her mom in a different time zone.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, just making sure.
Gotta love that time zone thing.
Hate time zones.
I hate the time zone and the time change.
Danger zone. Okay, so yeah.
Before long, you'll find yourself at a small apartment building, a little 8-unit block.
And it's probably like on top of some sort of storefront.
Mm-hmm. It is.
This is a sweet little place.
There's no one. Your house key is gone from where you had it stowed.
Before we actually go in, though, I'm going to use some blood to heal. Unless,
Sounds
like,
good. Give me a rouse check. What are you damaged from?
From the fight before.
No, you were healed when you woke up.
Oh, I was healed. Okay, well, still. So, but
Yeah.
we're okay then?
Yeah, except for the blood on your face, yeah.
Okay, cool. She is going to take out a face mask, though.
Sounds good. How do you get into your place?
I'm going to go up to the buzzer and ring it.
To your apartment?
Yep.
As she's doing that, Leo's going to kind of lean over towards Mason. Do you still have that Tide pen?
Yeah.
The
I have
buzz.
the
Oh, yeah.
phone that rings attached to the wall. Because it's an older building.
It clicks off of the hook, and you'll hear no one answer, but the door goes and buzzes open.
Okay. And I'll go in.
The apartment is the hallway is square tile, printed in a chessboard pattern.
Classy.
The grout is filthy, and along the right wall are the little mailbox slots for the 8 units above.
Do I have any mail?
Yes, you do.
Oh, okay, cool.
It is your. It is a Golden Sun Chinese takeout menu, as well as a pointless bank statement or credit card re-up. You can't tell until you open it, and it's always a disappointment.
Oof. Reality.
Right.
Okay. And would you say this building's too old to have an elevator, so gotta take the stairs?
Nope, it is an elevator.
Okay. And I'll push the floor.
It is an elevator that is, out of the 2 floors above, the elevator is far too small for anyone to ever move a bed up in it, let alone a couch.
Yep, up the stairs.
Okay. As you head up the stairwell, it will groan and protest at your weight regardless of how much you weigh.
Mm-hmm.
And as you make it to the top, you will find yourself in this little 4-room hallway. The carpet stinks. It smells of badly cooked meals and self-made fermentation, either kimchi or someone trying to, Ms. Fernwood, actually, never mind kimchi, someone trying to make their own kombucha.
Yeah. Fermenting.
Your apartment door is ajar.
Okay. I'll take a quick glance in before walking.
The front door is wide open. Oh, pardon me. The front door is open, and you will see that there is the soft outline of wet shoe prints on the floor. Converse, flat-bottom sneakers.
Awesome. I'll walk inside.
Your apartment is hardwood, light, with your bedroom directly in front of you, which has been light-proofed, and then a large living room that has your small TV, couch, bookshelf with the 4 books you own, and your recording equipment and computer.
And she has a wall that's full of all the old supernatural photos that she was taking before, when she was doing her little roundabouts in Victoria looking for ghosts and stuff.
And as
This
you walk
is your
in,
place.
Yep.
you will see a handsome man standing and looking at some of the things on your wall. He's about 6'2". He's slender, but well built. Caucasian with dark blonde hair, slightly mussed up, a couple of days of stubble. Wearing a light jacket and a pair of jeans that show off the muscles and curves of his legs and ass.
Nice.
He turns and looks at you. Nora? I didn't want to look around too much. Jason, nice to meet you. In face to face.
It's a pleasure. Thanks for coming.
It's no problem. Is everything okay? You, Oh, hi, he says as Mason rounds the corner. Are you obfuscated, Leo?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. I probably would have obfuscated as I stepped inside, yeah, if possible.
This is your boyfriend?
Hi. No.
Yeah, okay, cool.
She's, that's my sister.
Oh, nice to meet you,
Mason Vale.
Jason.
Are you okay, Winter?
Sorry.
Jason Saunders. Nice to meet you.
So, sorry. I've worked a lot of downtown late at night, and what are you doing in my sister's apartment at this hour? Like, not having met her before. Like, yeah. I know you said it was okay, but just gotta check. There's a lot of really fucking weird people out there.
That's fine. She stood me up for a meeting last night. We were supposed to get together and talk about this job that she was going to hire me for.
She stood you up?
Yeah. We were supposed to meet at a cafe downtown about 8, and then I got an email from her.
You're lucky. You should have just fucking ignored it. She's a whack job. I'm gonna go and look for whatever will pass as a kitchen in Vale's place and try and make myself some coffee.
Okay. It has actually the equipment to make a pour over that was left from the previous tenant.
Wicked.
Yeah, sorry about that. Some family stuff came up.
Are you okay?
Yeah, it happens.
Family stuff, that's a good way to put it.
Mm-hmm.
Vale. Sorry. Nora. You trust this guy?
I think so.
Alright.
Kelly? I think I'm probably going to drift into the apartment at this point and probably kind of be standing kind of nearby this guy, kind of studying him for a moment. Is this a different scene? Can I premonition this guy?
Absolutely.
Yeah, do it.
Aha! Perfect. Rousing. I do not gain hunger this time, which is always nice.
Excellent.
And then let's do the thing. 4 successes, critical win if success.
Nice.
Nice.
Wait, you mean messy critical?
No, I think that's. Is that the messy critical? Is that? I got 4 successes.
Just 4. Was there any of them beast or hunger dice? Hi, Arnhard.
Nope. They're just the non-hunger ones.
As you reach out and touch him with your mind, you will suddenly get a flash. A young man. Asian. It's the 80s, maybe 90s. Everybody's hair is spiked, and everybody's hair is slightly bleached. They're dancing. And then no, this is 2000. This is 2000. No. This is... You skip through the eras. A man wanders in through the nightclub. He raises a gun. He starts firing indiscriminately into the crowd. The words on the wall are splattered with red, just like the name. Red Jack. You flash back. The last thing you'll see is the man's eyes constricting as the bullet strikes his face. The Red Jacket nightclub shooting. 2006? 2007? What does that have to do with anything?
And sorry, just so I can be clear, what Ritter saw, was this guy the shooter? Or...
You don't know? You saw a completely different man, though. Similar haircut, I guess. But no, it was a handsome Chinese man, about 5'10", probably. Pretty well built, though.
Okay, and this guy is... What does he look like?
6'2", kind of looks like Liam Hemsworth.
Okay.
So it's Liam Hemsworth versus... who am I thinking of? Not John Cho. John Cho's pretty cute, actually. But not Liam Hemsworth, basically.
Okay. So I think Leo will continue to loom in the dark.
All right.
As this is his way.
Is he actually your brother?
Yeah. Would you like any coffee?
No, I'm okay. I didn't think you had a brother. Your bio never said anything about that.
Well...
Half siblings, different fathers.
Have you ever heard the mystery around the old news anchor Jody?
No, I didn't.
She was killed outside her apartment, apparently. Gone missing for over the last 26 years. So you have to be careful of what kind of information you give to your public.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Mm-hmm. She's still a missing persons case. Look it up.
Yeah, I should. Fuck. Okay, can I sit down for a sec?
Nora.
Take a seat. Make yourself comfortable.
Nora, now that you're home safe, you want me to leave?
Yeah, you can go.
I don't want to be around here while you're hitting on some guy. Not my thing.
It's work related.
Whatever.
Hey, hey, where, hello, lady, are you here? Lady?
Well, I'm going to see the unseen at this point, just in case.
Sure. Yeah, go ahead and make me a roll. What is that? If there is something here, it's a contested roll, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, it's my wits plus auspex or my resolve plus auspex.
Okay.
Versus. Ooh, I don't have the verses down, so yeah.
So this is sense the unseen. Oh, that's the one that didn't get printed in the damn book. Oh no, it isn't. It is. That was a different one. So. Yeah, roll.
I've got 2 successes.
All right. As you look around, you will just see a strange look pass over Jason's face as he sits down on the couch. His body language shifts, and he looks much more loose and a bit drunk, actually. A bit drugged. Mason, can you do me a favor?
Yep.
As you are picking up the coffee cup to take a drink, the kettle, the glass kettle, explodes. You're going to take 2 points of superficial damage after the round down as it embeds glass into your skin.
Ooh. Okay.
And can you do me a favor? Can you make me a dex and athletics roll?
Oh, dang.
2 successes.
The kitchen cabinets swing open and mugs begin to fire themselves at your head.
What
You
are
dodge
doing
out of
in
the
my
way
kitchen?
as they slam into the wall behind you.
I'm out. Val, you're on your own. And I bolt out of the place.
Accurate.
A moment later,
Bye.
Jason on the couch looks up.
Are you
What?
alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just have a migraine coming on.
Ooh.
Does that happen a lot?
Yeah, I had some head trauma a while ago. Ever since then, it comes on.
Does it usually make
Do you
cups
like...
and stuff fall out of people's kitchens?
What? I don't know what he was doing in there, but it sounded messy. Listen, Nora. It's taken a long time to be able to find you, and I just wanted to... I really respect what you do.
Alright.
And, do you remember going when you went to UVic?
Yeah, it wasn't too long ago.
I guess you were still in high school, but, do you remember a guy named, Jason Chung?
Would she?
Yeah. Actually, you would. He was a pretty cute Asian guy that you went to school with your first year at UVic back in like 2005, 2006?
Yeah, we had some classes together. A long time ago.
He should have asked you out when you had the chance. He was sitting next to you during a bunch of them. During English, that way that Dr. Kim just wouldn't shut up.
It would just drag on and on.
About shit that everybody knows. Everybody knows Hamlet. Everybody knows Heart of Darkness.
Yeah?
You're still so beautiful.
Don't say that.
No, you are. Take off the mask.
I can't.
He's gonna stand up. It has taken me so long to be able to find you. He takes a step toward you.
She'll take a step back.
No. This is what you like, right? You like this? He gestures down at his body. He's handsome. I even picked one. He starts to pull his shirt up with actual abs, like really nice ones.
You should probably explain a little bit first. Who are you?
I asked if you were gonna go out to the club. Oh, you didn't. You said you would, but I waited for you. And then that guy came in with the gun.
I remember.
And then I didn't come to class anymore, and I should have asked you out sooner. I shouldn't have expected you just to show up. But when I saw you looking around the cemetery, I recognized you. And then this guy was right across the street at Thrifty's, getting some groceries. And he was really handsome, and he was really high. And I just made it so easy, so I grabbed him, as I knew that you'd want him. He was just like the other guys. Taller, stronger. I don't care that you're dead too. In fact, it kind of turns me on. Oh, Nora. I don't see flesh. I just see you.
It's nice to see you again. It's been a while.
Yeah. He'll take another step toward you.
Okay.
He will take one more step toward you. His hands are slightly shaking at his side. But he will reach up and touch your face.
Is it cold as well?
No, it's very warm.
It's very warm. Okay. What does it feel like?
He smells and feels great. His hands are rough like
No,
someone
I
who
mean, like,
works
she's
out.
asking him, what does it feel like?
Feels like the girl I've been dreaming about. And he's gonna try to kiss you.
She'll be like,
What's wrong?
Too soon, too fast. Slower.
Like this. And he'll try again much slower.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm having a feelings moment.
Aww.
So while this is going on, Leo is standing
Standing
behind.
there eating popcorn like a pervert. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know. He feels totally perverse here, but he's thankful that he's not like visible right now. He's actually going to slip out the just in case. I'm going to slip out the pocket knife, and I'm, just quietly like clicking open, just in case. I'll just keep it like muffled under my coat, just in case I need.
Sounds good.
Something.
Oh, it's my ghost boyfriend. That's what I've always wanted.
I know.
It's perfect.
Aw, I'm loving
Which is
it.
honestly why like Leo hasn't done anything. He's like, are you into this? Are you not? I mean, not one to judge.
Yeah.
Can't.
Okay.
So what does she do?
So let him.
Okay. It will be. Actually, I think it's probably the first kiss you've had since the embrace.
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
With that face, absolutely.
Ugh.
So,
Same.
you, what is? Can everybody please tell me their resolve and composure?
Me too.
Yeah, just your totals.
I'm not here, but
No, I need to know.
5
7.
for me.
Right, composure and resolve.
7.
6.
Okay.
What? Mason? Seriously?
Okay. And now it's my pool. So 1 sec.
Maybe that's why he's a little bit more slowly degrading compared to the rest of you.
Okay. That is okay. That's 3 successes for Chris, 2 successes for Nora, and 1 success for Leo. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 successes for me. Cool.
Well, dang.
That willpower was important. His lips are warm and soft on yours. It's slightly awkward, like puppy love. It tastes lovely. And then suddenly, the words come unbidden to your lips as you pull back. I have to go. You have to go. You're needed. Over there. Leo, so are you. You have to go. You're needed. Over there. Mason, you're needed. Over there. You feel a compulsion, a string tethered to your heart, being pulled like a fishing reel.
That beats what he was going to do anyway.
So, I think at this point, Leo is going to snap the blade shut, probably popping him out of obfuscate, and then kind of quirk his eyebrow to Nora, shrug, and then turn and walk out the door.
Don't worry, he wasn't gonna stab me.
I know it sounds very cliche, but I have to go now. Stay here.
I will. I'm not going anywhere.
And she's gonna go.
Okay. With that, you find yourselves out in the rain. It's pelting down now. Hard falling around you. As you head outside and begin to be caught in the downpour, you start working your way across Fernwood. You just know exactly where you need to go. To the inn, the Fernwood Inn. No, on the other side of it, the Belfry, the theater. Across that little square, the little theater with the really tight seating. As you approach, the front door is open. You know that you need to go inside. They're waiting for you.
They or Daddy?
You have to go.
Have to go.
As you head inside, you will find yourselves drawn down through the side tunnel as soon as you walk in opposite the tickle booth, the one that takes you toward the seating. The rain vanishes around you as you are inside, and as you move deeper still, you find yourself walking down the seating. You only pop out of your haze when you are there at the base of the stairwell that leads up to stage. A single light is cast down.
What the fuck?
3 figures sit at the table. One you will recognize immediately as Prince Ethan Cook, dressed in his scarf and little glasses, his knee thrown over his other leg, the foot bobbing energetically. Next to them.
Anxiously.
Next to them, you see V. Sandini, the Bruja Primogen, tall and leggy. She's let her hair down today, and her nose ring is positively glowing silver under the spotlight. She's wearing her steel-toed shit-kickers. And in the other chair is a person that you've never seen before. Vaguely feminine, but more androgynous than anything. They are tall. No, actually, they're not. Unlike the other two, this one is actually quite diminutive, now that I think about it. They stand maybe 5'2", but they radiate a sense of menace. They're wearing a pair of coveralls. No, pardon me, they're wearing a pair of overalls on top of a t-shirt. Tattoos dance down their arm, and blonde hair hangs down at chin length, framing a cute face. Whether it's cute in a boyish fashion or cute in a womanly fashion, it's too dim to tell. But as they look up at you, you will see their face is nicked by countless scars, including one along the cheek, the jaw, and one directly across the center of the forehead. The one on the forehead opens and blinks at you. An eye that doesn't match the other two. 2 blues and a red peeked above it stare at you. Well, what do we have here? Prince Cook says. Exactly. I was wondering that myself, says V. So was I, says the small one. On the table between them, you see a cliché sight. A chessboard. It's in check, but not checkmate, for those of you who would know the game. And sitting on an empty chair, a fourth seat, is a large cup. It's gilded. A chalice, deep and wide like a small goldfish bowl. Allow me to introduce our friend. This is Kushiel. Hello, the small one says. So, V interjects. You three have caused some deep shit.
Yes, I
Who are
imagine
you
we have.
even seeing right now?
I'm sorry?
Your eyes are glazed over. Who are you even seeing right now?
Well, I can see
My sire?
Is that
I
who
see.
I am? Girl.
He'll look at the prince as he says that.
Maybe this is better for you. And the prince will smile. The skin will ripple.
That's the right term, right?
And suddenly you're looking at Brittany Ballard.
Oh, shit.
Blonde.
Hello, Brittany.
You've been causing some shit.
Leo's been causing some shit. Let's be
No,
fucking
Mason.
perfectly
No,
honest.
Mason,
No.
Mason.
No. Let's be fucking honest about this. Leo has been causing some shit. You have
Yes.
been causing some shit. You're just like, no, I'm gonna fucking run off and do whatever the fuck I want and like not tell
Mason,
anyone what the hell
shut
is
up.
going on. No.
I'm gonna try to
you
dominate
shut up.
him.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, go ahead.
You know what? I relent.
Okay.
I
All right.
relent. Can I
Okay.
relent?
You can relent. I'll allow it.
I'll be. No,
You shouldn't do that, Leo, V says.
I know, but he's just been prattling on all evening. It's been a really rough one for him.
We're trying to be inclusive.
Mason?
I'm gonna
Are you
attack
up?
him.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
You give me a rouse check for your claws.
Rouse check? Yeah. Oh, I'm using claws now. Okay, great. You know what? Yeah, let's fucking use claws on this.
I'll relent.
Oh God,
I don't think
no.
I don't think you want to.
Oh, these are ag claws?
No.
Oh, okay.
All
I'm
right,
sorry.
so
Where was the dice app?
Jeez,
Okay.
man.
okay, so I need you to roll me okay.
I'm sorry. 3.
If you kill
3.
me, man.
Okay, so that's going to be 5 points of superficial damage. That is not halved.
Okay.
Rouse check. Sorry.
I'm out of
I
health
succeeded.
boxes.
Okay. Oh god, what happens when a vampire is out of health boxes? We
Yeah,
have
did you just torpor me? You
Uh,
may have just torpored me.
I think it's superficial, so I think he's just incapacitated.
Okay. We're gonna go with that. So Leo, you are going to feel a scratch just explode through your chest as you glance down. You turned away from him. Of course you did. You're always turning your back on him.
Yeah,
And
totally,
you'll never
yeah.
do that again because you will see clawed fingers jutting out of your stomach. You're gonna fall to your knees in front of everyone. I'm gonna try to hurt them more to keep you conscious, but basically paralyzed as it punctured your spine. And
Sure, I'm still in frame.
enough drama, please, V said.
Nora
We don't have
just
much
stands there.
time. I've made a bargain for you. Yes, Mason?
Oh,
You keep going?
I didn't hear what Winter said.
Oh no, I was just saying, and then Nora just stands there like,
Oh, okay, cool.
see?
I happen to have made a little arrangement. The city's already going. The Camarilla is probably not going to hold on, V says. But that's no reason that the Anarchs have to go down too.
Mason, you can speak again.
What the fuck is going on? And fucking don't do that to me again, or I'm gonna fucking break your neck. Wait, will that even hurt you?
Mason.
I need you all to listen really closely, because I have this meeting for about 5 more minutes. I am leaving. My van is outside. We are going to Nanaimo and staying the fuck out of their way.
Whose way? What's going on?
Our way, Kushio says. This is our city now.
Are myself and my son welcome? Are we good here?
You should.
Because as long as you guys fucking treat us better than these fucks, I'm on your side.
You have to do something for me, then.
Everyone wants something. What do you want?
Prove you're serious. Behind you. In the main aisle, there is a box. A long one, a thin one. It's a coffin. It lies in the center aisle of the theater. You came around the other side and didn't notice until now. Become a real vampire. Or die. You have 5 minutes before I burn this place down.
If I do this, is my son safe?
If you do this, you'll have the power to keep your son safe.
Who's in the coffin? Mason will go over to the coffin and take a look at it. Who's in the coffin?
Who do you think is in the coffin?
I think it's Frankie.
I think it's Ethan.
I think it's Ethan.
It is, it is neither. It is Brittany Ballard in the coffin.
Huh?
Brittany Ballard, the Malkavian primogen, lays in the coffin. A stake driven into her heart.
Anybody got a knife?
Yes. Yes, I do have a knife. Can I spend some blood to heal?
Oh wait,
yeah.
I've got claws. Fuck that.
You have claws now.
I dig in.
Okay.
So,
you both, V is going to look very uncomfortable, then down at you, both of you. 3 minutes. Are you coming to Nanaimo, or are you staying here?
Nanaimo for me. That sounds just fine. I'm gonna premonition the Brittany on the stage, because I am presuming I understand what's going on here,
Okay.
but I'm
Go
not
ahead.
sure. So I'm going to prem.
Sounds good. Oh,
Getting good use of this power.
Well,
2 successes.
you are going to hear the sounds of blood and screaming and terror, and a pair of beautiful hazel eyes are going to look out at you under a dusty complexion. And then suddenly, all is silent. The silence is so overwhelming. Ruby red lips smile at you. You should probably, the fake Brittany says, not keep diving into people's business like this, madman.
Sorry, it's just so tempting.
Are you sure you want to take this with you? Think of all the trouble he's going to cause. I know. But... Nora. Staying or going? You're muted.
No.
Now you're not.
No.
Oh, you weren't registering sound.
Oh.
Okay, but you are now.
Okay. I said I'll go, but I need to make a phone call.
2 minutes.
Alright.
Kushiel says.
2 minutes.
Okay. There. We made an agreement. I'm taking the two of them where we're going. Mason, you'll raise your face up, feeling the coursing blood and the curse of Cain begin to take a hold of you. As you drink and drink and drink through the rending holes on the side of Brittany's throat, you will feel fangs begin to form and push out into her flesh. It is beautiful and delicious, and you have never felt more alive or more powerful or more unhinged. You almost understand where Leo's coming from.
Oh god, I'll start laughing. I'll start laughing at that. He wasn't so bad.
You will hear clapping from the balcony. And slowly a figure dressed in human-made robes will lower next to the coffin on tendrils of flesh.
Oh, damn it.
You two have made a very interesting choice. Unfortunate for you. There will be a splurt of blood onto the side of your face, Leo, as a stake glowing red hot will punch its way through V. Sandini's back. The little one with the stake and the third eye glows with bright heavenly light for a moment, and as V tried to dodge it with all of her might and power and celerity, it could not help but hit the mark. She goes rigid and falls to the ground. They turn and look at you. Mason, you may refer to me as Bishop Levesque. I am your master, and I ask of you, kill these Camarilla licks. And he smiles, they smile, it smiles at you. As you see all of the doors to the room shut, and the spotlight, the only light source in the room.
Oh, damn.
And the last thing that you see are glowing green eyes. At least for this season. Thank you for watching Vampire the Masquerade Victoria by Night.
Yes.
So I hope you all enjoyed that. Wanted to pull that to a close. We're running a little overtime. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen to you guys. Did you enjoy this episode?
Absolutely.
That was
Though,
definitely fun.
I gotta use the
that was my favorite one out of the whole
so
set.
desperately. I've got to use the washroom so desperately. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. When you gotta go, you gotta go. So hey, folks, thank you so much for tuning in to Victoria by Night. The Sabbat is great. I cannot have them join the party.
Yeah.
Are you guys doing okay? Did you have fun?
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah.
Winter, you're still coming in quiet for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah. You were just trying to say something. You couldn't hear you.
I don't know.
Oh, there you are.
Oh, there's something that's on my cord, so maybe it kind of like pulled it out.
Oh, maybe. Make sure it's not actually like damaging it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. It is a dark ending, but hey, everybody deserved it. I love the idea that Nora got her ghost boyfriend who would love her, and then she's probably gonna die.
Yeah.
Because vampires aren't allowed to be happy.
Never.
Well, I actually thought you guys were just gonna join the Sabbat. I thought you were all just gonna have a Vaulderie right there.
I thought that's what we were doing.
No, going to Nanaimo is joining the Anarchs and running away.
Oh no, I thought that. I
okay. Yeah, like.
Oh, would you have changed your okay? Then
yeah.
Yeah, no, I thought I was joining.
Then in that case, then it probably would have been, all right, both of you. Kill this Camarilla lick. And then. So Leo, then that recontextualizes, because I love the idea of the world turning on Leo, because Leo deserves it. Really, like Leo deserves to have himself surrounded by danger, and as the light dims around him, he is plunged into the darkness that he has put so many lives into. I love that ending.
Oh no, I was thinking that because how Nora was like, "Yep, I'm gonna kill the prince," like. That was kind of her segue.
No, that's fair. Yeah. So we can retcon that ending to make that what it was then. So, and Leo might still survive. He might just get converted. You never know.
Yeah, but there's still talking time. We got 2 more minutes.
It's true. So Leo, Mason. So Winter misunderstood, and Winter actually joined the Sabbat too.
Yes, Vale, join us.
So the last image is.
The Sabbat? Sorry, Mason doesn't know what the fuck he just did.
So Mason, the last image is the light going out on Leo as the entire room circles him in the dark.
Oh, Leo! You know what? I gotta be honest. Mason's gonna go after and do what's best for his son, because that is his main priority. But
but you're going to love these guys so much.
Yeah.
Vaulderie makes you a vamily.
Yeah, and I was saying that basically like.
You mean I'm actually going to like Vale?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're gonna fucking like. You know what? We're gonna find out right now. So I want both of you to take a D10, and I want you to roll it. That is your starting vinculum to each other.
Because Vale is actually like frightened Mason so much. Oh no!
Would you roll a 10?
9.
You fucking love her. Like you would kill anyone but your son for her.
Well, this is
Vale's
awkward.
my family.
Vale's your family. Vale family. Vale family.
You called it.
Oh man.
You fucking called it.
Did I call it or what?
Leo.
Yes.
I think this means I have aspects now.
Depending. So do you become the clan that you eat?
I believe so.
We'll see.
Well, you know what? You want to change that up? That's totally up to you. But I believe you're supposed to become the clan that you eat.
You eat. You keep what you.
You want to make me a caitiff? That's fine. Or
yeah, I was probably gonna make you a pander.
Ooh, yes, please.
Yeah, panders
You're gonna
awesome.
be a pander.
Oh, that's brutal.
So
why they get respect in the Sabbat?
No, I'm more thinking of Leo. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Respect. So
my first character was a
Protean.
panda. Yeah.
Pandas are great.
I had Protean while I was doing that, so that seems fitting. I just ate a Malkavian, so one of their disciplines, and if the prince was actually my sire, which I don't know if that was actually
true. He might have been. You don't know. I guess we'll find out.
I think that was a lie, personally, but like Mason believes it. So let's pick a Toreador discipline and a Malkavian discipline. Go with that.
All right, so hey guys, it was a lot of fun playing this with you tonight. I hope that you enjoyed this game, and that hey, guess what? I have another game now that I don't have to run for at least a long time. Yay!
A little
Sorry,
bit.
he says at least a long time, but he actually probably already has an idea of what he's going to be doing on Thursdays.
For the next little bit, I kind of do. Yeah, you're
Or give him
Yeah.
2 days. He'll
Or
think
give
of
me-
something.
no, I've got other stuff I got to run on Thursdays. So, hey, folks, you guys are wonderful. We love you very much. You're our family and our family. And I cannot take care of myself. Who do you think I am? I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that at all. I have a real Jim
You know what?
Carrey face right now.
That's one of the things that those of us who met Christine after she started dating Kelly love about her, because she keeps him in line in the sense of make sure that he takes care of himself and takes breaks every once in a while.
Man, I'm gonna miss Leo. Damn it.
That's okay. Yeah, I mean, we're all going to
I'm
miss him.
glad we all fucking lived, because I was like, I don't want to kill Vale. I don't want to kill Leo. Like, personally, like, I fucking loved playing with those.
You realize everyone was circling me like sharks, right?
Oh, Fuck.
Vancouver by Night's like, did anybody Diablerize? Yes. And they all joined the Sabbat, except for the one that tried to join the Anarchs and got eaten.
Well,
Potentially.
we don't know if he got eaten.
Patent
Listen,
pending. Patent pending.
If Leo makes it out, that will be a
Victoria is
story
about
on
to be a
its own.
Sabbat city or a war zone, depending on the coin toss.
Yeah. You're quiet again there, Winter.
We have 2 minutes to convince him to join us. We can do
Oh, that's
it.
true.
2 minutes.
All right, so folks.
Whoa. But Vale, why?
But why?
It's
Okay,
Leo.
folks, we love you very much.
Exactly.
Thank you so much for tuning in to the season end of Victoria by Night. This episode was really dark. I hope you enjoyed it.
It's so good.
It was. I tried to be really mean,
Oh,
and I
man.
gave Winter
Yep.
what she wanted, and she's all quivery now. I could
this
tell.
was this session, the way you fucking started it, man. Oh, that hurt.
You know what?
That hurt.
This is the vampire game I've wanted for this like whole season the entire time. I'm just like,
Yep.
I feel
It was
good.
it was really good. It was pretty rough. So,
Yeah.
folks, if you like what we do here, give us a follow, give us a sub if you've got spare cash. Not you, Soul. You've done too much. You've done too much. Stop.
Or you, Precarious, if you're around.
Or no, Precarious can keep giving. Precarious is fine. So Screaming Dragon, well, thank you very much. Or give us a sub over on YouTube where it's free. And you can also check us out on podcast form. If you like what we do as well, join our Discord because we're actually pretty nice people over there.
Yeah, we got tons of other good games too.
We got tons of other good games.
Nice.
So things that I'm running over the next couple of days. Tomorrow is Reign of Emeries, which is our new D&D game entering episode 6. It is a fantastic game set in a techno-magic world, kind of akin to Final Fantasy 6, or 3 if you're from the States. Then Saturday is The Secret of Hexter House, another episode of that. Also in the afternoon at 3 p.m. Eastern, I am guest starring on Ravnos Archon's Mage the Ascension game. Then on Sunday, I am running... What am I running on Sunday? Oh, I'm not running anything because Sunday is the
the
charity
charity.
stream to raise money for Wava. Come and watch it. My friend Bunny Heart is running it. It's gonna be phenomenal and a lot of fun. And I'll be there doing like voice of God stuff. It's gonna be super good. Monday is Rhyme of the Frost Maiden. Tuesday is Candlekeep Mysteries, where I will be a player. It's gonna be good. And then Wednesday is the Shards of
Spend
Nerd.
all your hurt them more.
Another episode that is going to be there with Chris. Chris is going to be there, and so is Robin. Are both going to be playing their new characters, Cockblock
right.
and Cock. Because you're there every Wednesday for the next like 3 weeks, maybe 5 weeks at the rate you guys are going.
Oof.
Anyway, we love you very much. We will see you next time. Thank you for tuning in and for watching us. We'll see you later, family.
Have an excellent night, people.
Thank you.